Welcome back, one and all, to Demigods and Deities. I am your Dungeon Master, August Schmid. With me is a party we've yet to name because this is the first time we've had more than one party in this world. So I guess just like quick introductions, we have playing as Na Lee is Megan Schmid. We have as Trevor Davidson, Sam Hebert. We have as Ash Smith, now Ash Watkins, is Ian Schmid. And of course, we have Megan Lowe joining us with a new character, which we'll get to introduce today. Super excited for that. And I love that it's such a snowy, stormy day that it's messing with my Bluetooth.
I thought that's because I turned on the microwave.
Oh, it might, maybe. Who knows? It could be, yes. Also, I've noticed when it's really stormy, like, it actually does mess up my Bluetooth in this apartment, so... where do we begin with, I want to say, well, I know where we will begin. We will pause the music until the weird stuff. Oh, no, it turned off. I love it. Great timing, speakers. You love it.
Yes.
Last we saw our Half-Blood heroes. Take force. Yes, our Half-Blood heroes. If you haven't seen chapters 1 and 2 or season 1 and 2, amazingly fun stories, of course, where we have met some of these demigods, we have learned the world. Indeed, Greek gods and goddesses rule our world now. The Western civilization, the spark of creation, has moved into America. And heroes of old, like Heracles, Perseus, Theseus, are now alive in these new children, learning of their powers, of their parentage, and of the dangers that await them. Most recently, again, this was not filmed, this was some of our interim in preparation for Campaign 3. A dire plot to capture the god Apollo, drain his powers, and grant Mariah Carey, the Winter Witch, the powers of a god. Thankfully, she did not succeed thanks to our Half-Blood heroes, but who knows what will happen next. Instead, we were able to succeed, but this is in part because the gods have gone what we call no contact, but is a blackout on Mount Olympus. Zeus has gotten very fed up over the past many years with the impertinence of demigods and their willingness to kind of backtalk and undermine his wishes, let alone other gods. So the gods have been no contact, which is also what caused a lot of those problems with Apollo. We do then cut in. It is a winds whip around Long Island. It is a bad storm, but as we settle into a small little valley nestled along the East Coast, there's a strange magical protection keeping most of this snow and wind out as we see Camp Half-Blood. Even in the dead of winter, wonderful strawberry fields overgrowing with the most amazing fruit, which also helps fund a lot of camp projects during the winter, right? When you can't find strawberries, they've got them. We see a variety of Half-Bloods in orange t-shirts, jeans, cargo pants, leggings, kind of running around to different activities, classes. But we settle more into a specific demigod first, and that specific one will be Trevor Davidson. Sam, would you like to introduce Trevor? What do you think Trevor looks like today, and what is he up to?
Sort of, his morning routine has not changed once.
Yeah.
Wake up, go for a run around the lake, then swim 10 laps around the lake, and then basically morning workout at 5 a.m. on the beach, which the daughters of Aphrodite love. And he doesn't even notice. As he will always do this shirtless, because if he's not wearing his Nemean Lion leather jacket, his shirts always rip whenever he flexes. So, finishing his morning workout, he'll go get breakfast, and then he'll find his way back to his cabin, to get dressed, to put on a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And then, from there, he probably goes and finds Ash or Danny or someone.
A friend. See, it's been one of those, again, Pandora's been taking a lot of time making sure she's working with her sister and her dad, who she hasn't had a lot of time with. Also, just in helping, again, Ash is being legally adopted by her dad, so she's been that kind of go-between of, as you know, you cannot get on a plane. Trevor Davison, son of Poseidon, it would be destroyed immediately upon getting above an elevation of probably about 2,000 feet above sea level. Just in a safe way. And so it very much is. Pandora's been out and about, so it's like finding like who's up this morning, who's going. Indeed, you will see members of Cabin 10, everyone from Valentina to Lacey do really enjoy. I mean, it's morning yoga for them. I mean, they just happen to choose the beach.
They just happen to choose.
And before the beach, it was by the lake when it was there, and before then, it was by Cabin 3. It's just where they hold yoga, right? Morning yoga. I would actually say I can't imagine anything more relaxing though than actual like morning yoga on a beach. If you are at camp, that actually sounds amazing. Yeah. Trevor, as you are up getting ready, indeed swinging into your camp, you see. The Nemean Lineman jacket. This jacket that you won back in Chapter 2 when you and your friends had to kill the Nemean Lion and then take this spoil of war. I'll say it's probably hanging with Calamity. This Celestial Bronze Trident, but the two outer tips flare in icy and fiery elemental magics. It is one of those, you don't see your older brother, or older isn't relative term. Mike Rucker is your brother from the other party. And you've never really had a chance to confirm if he's older or not. I mean, you're both actually about 16, but it's more of that, like, Mike was claimed first, so it always feels like he's older. Yeah. But, sitting in this camp, there are wonderful little spots around. There's this giant quad-sized bunk bed that has been welded together for Tyson when he visits. And, of course, a very just, like, sacred little ground. The bunk bed of Percy Jackson. I mean, the original. This now 20-year-old demigod that is just legendary among camp legend. But that bed has been empty for a while as he is now in college at New Rome.
There's a fun little ritual me and Mike will do. Mm-hmm. Whenever we walk past, we'll make sure we flick a little water towards it. Scooping up the water from the fountain in the corner and just like throwing it on. At one point, you're like, we might need to change the sheets. Mold can grow in here. Like, it's been that like
the most like accidental prank if he ever comes back.
I think it started with like flicking some water by accident or doing, and now it's becoming like fistfuls of water. You can't be sure.
Michael just like fully summoned.
Mike has like started bringing in buckets, and he's yet to use them. But it's that like eventually you should probably like change the sheets.
Change the sheets before.
Mold can grow even in a magical place like Camp Half-Blood. Yeah. But as you're getting ready, early morning breakfast, everyone's heading down. There's some fun, something we've never really done yet in Demigods Deities, is schedules. You've got some fun schedules coming up today.
This is why I like questing.
Right, questing is fun where it's like you just kind of get to know what you want to do. A basic sample schedule, what I really use is at 8 a.m. is breakfast and cabin inspections, which we will be kind of doing today. Fun fact, some cabin inspections.
Mold's growing.
It's like...
who does cabin inspections?
I actually have to roll a quick d12. It is Cab 5. That's Lee! Our counselor is going to be on inspections today.
I mean, her siblings may not notice it.
Well, but it is just the counselor.
I know, but she'll notice it.
She'll notice it. Lee is a much more... And indeed, with that, we will cut...
I feel like me and Mike are kind of like... Oh!
Oh, no.
No, it's today.
And I think it's that, like, where is Mike? Today is inspection day. But indeed, we cut to Lee in this early morning. Indeed, you have not too much enemy taken from you in the sense of you do. Apparently, you're on cabin inspections today. But what do you think you've been up to this morning? What's Lee's morning, and what does she look like right now?
I mean, it's a camp, so she's probably really comfy, like sweatpants and stuff.
Yeah, right.
T-shirt that I can work out and stuff, be ready for training at camp. I think Lee is kind of a morning person, especially at camp. She has that more rigorous schedule. And here's the thing, because you know how like monks have to meditate and everything as part of the rest? I think that's one of the like early morning activities, and I think after Willow like died and got reincarnated as that tree, and that tree got planted at camp, I think that's become her new like early morning meditation spot. She'll like jog out to the woods where Willow got planted and meditate by her tree, because it's just that like it sucks that I lost this friend, but this is how I can cope with it.
I actually will say it was going to be so fun, but I think there is that moment out in the woods with this just morning meditation. It's colder but not too cold. This little willow tree now in the camp woods. You see it every so often playing Capture the Flag. To give you the exact like location, it's actually what we would call about a half mile south of Zeus's Fist, if you know the maps. Near enough to where her old tree was, because also when she passed away, her old tree did break and decay away because she was reborn into this new plant. But taking that moment, I think, in the morning is really special. And I'll say, Lee, you know you're not the only one. This area is quickly starting to show signs of, like, the other demigods, especially having lost Willow just a couple weeks ago, it's still really, it smarts. And, of course, there's a lot to think about as your younger sister's now at camp, and you're having to, again, you are the only child of Ares that has currently gone on a quest, and even though you're not the oldest of the cabin, you have become that head counselor kind of by default. Just because Ares' siblings, technically becoming counselor is, you could have had to fight for it amongst your siblings if you really wanted to, but Ares is actually more of that, especially in the cabin. They get it. It's like, no, you've done the quest, like you put in the work. Until someone else does, there's never really going to be that, like, contentious point of like, well, I want to be in charge, because also being in charge comes with a lot of drawbacks in camp. As you are starting to make your way through the woods back into cabin, you've got your inspection papers with you, and I
will say, I think I'm gonna like pop quickly into the Ares cabin to like remind everybody and be like, I'm gonna do us last, but like, be ready, guys.
You pop in. You immediately see Derek, the tank of Cabin 5, is sitting there. He is like half awake, like a tank top and like tidy whities on. He's like,
yeah, they wake him up by like smacking the papers on his face.
Hey, come on in. We just started.
There's something blocking it.
Oh, because we put shoes and stuff. Sorry.
Where did I claim?
Derek,
my corner got stolen.
There's like Mark and Ellis are already trying to like shove a bunch of things. You see Ellis Wakefield. She's actually a pretty intense daughter as well. She's got a lot of like bloody bandages from like some intense training that she's trying to like scrub quickly.
Can you hold those for a second?
You give that like quick like, hey guys, remember we're starting soon. And so.
New kid of Ares.
New kid of Ares.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
You will see. Ramona doesn't seem to be around this morning. Might be because she's in the later session, but your sister. It's great to have this is your biological sister.
Yeah.
It's weird to be like half siblings at camp is always
Offering
like.
for Mr. D. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, thank you, camper.
I pissed off Mr. D last session. It's personal.
August could cosplay as Mr. D really well.
Oh yeah.
I know, right? I mean, that's actually my goal. Is I might start like growing out and just doing some white flip.
Your response is
Jason
that's actually my
Mantzoukas is
goal.
one of the best Mr. D's I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, I actually loved Stanley Tucci in the movies as Mr. D. Jason Mantzoukas does it so well.
And do you guys know the epiphany that I like spouted to August the other day? Is I realized when he does that sort of like bit when Percy first shows up, I'm like, wait, how many people do you think started the show without watching the books? And he like got them for a second. How many people do you think were like,
I
really?
think I can help you with that.
Son? Like, how many
Dad?
people do you think were like,
Peter. It's Percy.
Exactly.
So much to tell you.
I just binged it all last.
It's so good, right? So good.
Super fun. As you guys, waking up, Lee, you are heading around through the cabins, going through. It's pretty easy. The twins keep cabin 1 pretty nice. Going along through, I would actually say, would you go, like, numerically by gender of god, or would you kind of, like, mix it up? Like, what do you think your style is today?
Probably whatever, like, route makes the most, like, logical sense in terms of, like, space. Like, because they're built in kind of that like horseshoe thing, right? So I'll like pick a side.
That
and
horseshoe
just, like,
now becoming that omega, almost Grecian symbol.
yeah, so I'll start out
cabin.
at like one outer end of the omega and work my way in.
You know what's super fun is by starting at the outer end of the omega, we actually cut to cabin 14 first. Is going through the because also you would give cabin 5 some time, so starting on the evens, we cut to cabin 14. Cabin 14, the cabin of Iris. Early morning.
Just listening to this.
I know, right? Ian, would you love to introduce your character and what they look like this morning?
What they look like? honestly, it's a groggy morning.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, alrighty, I just finally got my memories back a second time, and I'm taking a week off to, like, get ready for whatever prophecies needed. Just like, alrighty, my weapon's sharp. I know one of these days something is going to
It took a greater restoration from Chiron for that feeble mind that Mariah Carey hit you with in the finale. So it was one of those, like...
I've been feeble-minded twice. Feeble-mind me once, shame on me. Feeble-mind me twice, shame on you.
Ash, as you're waking
Oh yeah, also I made a new picture of him.
I love it! Hey, fun stuff. You actually have a couple of your siblings in cabin today.
Finally!
Normally, most of them, it is that, like, they start showing up about post-January and, like, tons in the summer. But the head counselor, Butch Walker, strapping 17-year-old guy, no one ever says it to his face, but behind the back, he's always Mr. Clean, because he is, like, perfectly bald, super jacked.
Awesome.
Usually wears that, like, just simple t-shirt with a rainbow tattoo. He looks like a young Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
But also Blanche, one of your other siblings, stark contrast. She is that full gothic emo girl with very much that, like, black and white and gray motif. As they wake up, you see Butch is actually the one that shakes you awake. Just like, cabin inspections are coming up in a half hour. How's your bed?
Doing well. I've mainly been focusing on my weapons.
Good job. And you see, even though he starts off strong, he does get a little softer. How you doing? How's your mind doing? You feel good?
You know,
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Ashton Smith Hewitt Watkins. I remember because it's the abbreviation is just my nickname.
What's your favorite? Ashton Smith
Hewitt
Watkins. Oh my gosh! ASH Watkins. That's so cool! We didn't even plan that. I swear.
Yes.
Coming from your Smith for what you were just given being unknown. Hewlett from technically your actual birth father, and Watkins from your new adopted sister. Butch kind of takes you through. You see, Butch is like a really good older brother in the sense of like, what's your favorite color? Where are you at? Because again, being unfeeble-minded, yeah, mechanically you're back, but just that like we want to make sure after it happened twice.
Used to it.
After it happened twice, it's right. Okay, you're doing great. Okay, yeah, make your bed. I think it's Athena or Ares today, so they go hard on inspection.
Okay.
There's a knock at the door, and instead of seeing cabin inspection, you see Trevor.
Hey! How have you been, man?
I've been really good. Just coming to check on you, because, you know... Yeah, we don't need to say it.
Well,
I want to get you out of here before cabin inspections.
I just need to get a few things tied up, then I'll come out with Argos. Actually, Argos can help with that, since he's now has basic cognitive function to create simple sentences.
This large mechanical automaton starts bounding forward, and does that quick, like, you watch as its mouth like unspirals, kind of in that like predator alien way.
Useful.
But then like all the different chains and hooks starts making Ash's bed for him.
I'm still kind of standing at the door. I'm gonna look outside and like back and dash. Hey, when did the Aphrodite girls move their morning yoga to middle of camp?
I don't know. I haven't been around lately.
Your bed's made.
It just seems like a really uncomfortable spot. All right.
You guys see immediately Lee is approaching with clipboard, having just so Lee. Actually, I should say you technically just finished up Hecate, Hebe, and Nemesis, finishing up those cabins, and now it's Iris, the last of these like kind of blocks with the minor gods or goddesses before you head around through. And so you would spot Trevor and Ash, and you've kind of gotten to know them. Again, everything over the break was a big quest, of course, as you remember, but it's kind of interesting to, like, get to meet these demigods, learn more about... We're all family, apparently.
Morning, boys! I, like, double take that Trevor's here and out of his cabin. I'm like, you're trusting Mike to keep your cabin clean?
Across the clearing, like, just starts booking.
Help action, just...
Are you going to...
I got a visual
can keep
for
up.
how he runs.
Oh, God.
Argos can keep up. I'm like, Argos, help him.
Yeah, because Argos
what else
is...
familiar sounds like now? She sent August a TikTok.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you sent me something.
The Bard Owl for our child of Athena's.
Yeah, that's Trevor.
As you guys sprint off, I will say, Lee, you get to it. Iris also pretty clean. They're not like a perfect score. Again, Blanche is super.
Right?
Blanche is a little more artistically inclined for like she's got a lot of projects. Again, super into black and white photographs, so she's got a lot of that like red room going out where she tries to like always have red lights going on, and there's like a bit of like chemical spills, but like nothing crazy to give Iris any.
There's an
points.
ornately organized work table.
Yeah, right.
In the corners.
But Lee, as you're going through, as they're sprinting off to like fix it, you immediately clock passively hooves. Are
Chiron
approaching.
hooves or like satyr hooves?
Chiron. Yeah, definitely a horse, and it's out like unless the Pegasi got out again,
Yeah,
you assume
probably
it's Chiron. You see Chiron approaching again. We're starting to integrate a fun book and TV show. So this like beautiful black man from the up with that really cool silver hair and beard, but that horse body canters forward. Lee, as he immediately, Butch, you're on inspections today. You see Butch is sitting here like about to head to breakfast, like.
I'll like hand over the clipboard,
What?
but look up at Chiron and be like, "Oh,
Come with me.
okay,
You are the first I found.
that doesn't sound good."
We need a hero quickly. As you two, go ahead. Actually, both of you can give me either. Ash can either help action, or Trevor can make a sleight of hand on his own.
Help action.
Clean the cabin as fast
I
as
would
you
love
Wait,
that
can.
can
help
I use my
action.
intelligence modifier because it's Argos name?
I don't think so. The only
Okay,
reason
then
not
help
to is
action.
it's more the help action of because you technically don't live in the cabin. You don't know where things go.
How fast can you change the movie
Thank
sheets?
heavens. 21.
21. It's that. I mean,
I rolled a 19.
I think what you do is there's a half second of these sheets are like very damp and there's got to be mold. You pick up the mattress sheets and all, not the like frame,
Yeah.
and just out the back and just take a different cabin bed and put it there. And it looks perfectly clean. So unless someone goes, why is there no mattress on that one in the corner? It's like that works.
I'm gonna go to that one. I'm gonna take the frame and I'm gonna throw it out the window.
Oh wait, there's an empty frame. And you see Argos helps you. And just like, again, I keep saying Borf, keep in mind, this is an 8 foot by 8 foot metallic dog.
Oh yeah,
that
it can speak
like,
sentences now. You made that canon as it said "I love you" just as I
it
had
was
to put it
able
down.
to do that in the moment.
Yeah, is Argos bigger than Ember?
Argos is about the same size as Ember.
Does that mean I could ride it?
Mhm.
Yes! Finally!
Argos has gotten to a stage, as I should point out, with the Steel Defender subclass for Artificer that Ash is.
Big
Um,
brain.
Oh,
Those
if
big
he
brains
and
are-
Archie teamed up, it could
We'll
be...
get there. You guys, Mike, it's that immediate jump scare though of you guys have just thrown out the bed, and so Trevor, you're turning around, and suddenly Lee is at the doorframe.
We're not ready. Not ready.
No,
Not ready.
you're good.
The inspection
And
stuff.
you gotta go like, what a jerk move! She just said to say, you see Chiron ducks in. Trevor, Ash, would you mind coming with me?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chiron leads you back across the fields.
As we're
You
following him, I'll like kind of whisper to them, fill them in on like, I don't know what's happening either,
This
but
deal
he
is-
just like foisted inspections off on Butch until
Should
they
I bring Calamity?
Maybe he said something about needing a hero.
You summon Calamity, that really nice ability you got with into your hand. Chiron is taking you three to the big house, where outside you see off in the partitioned corner, that cute little gazebo, Mr. D has been sitting. You don't think Mr. D has moved since the 2 weeks since he got the word I want to use is punished back here. Maybe that's the right word.
Smited.
Again, Mr. D almost had an out. With the blackout on Olympus, he technically wasn't allowed to be camp director, but because he accidentally helped you guys over the break, Zeus immediately thrust him back to his proverbial
Are
hell.
you sure that I'm the right person to be here?
And so,
I'm the reason
as
he's here
soon-
Shut
now.
up and hide behind Trevor.
I
and
will!
since then, Mr. D has not left his spot on this porch, but you see Chiron is not bringing you into the porch setting. He's bringing you into the big house prime. Walking in this like very fun like cabiny house with like it has that older scent, you know, like with like grandparent homes that kind of like everything feels a little dusty musty. You see Chiron is bringing you into a side
Is this
room,
Stardew Valley music?
and there
The
is
mines?
a person in here that turns around. Chiron immediately takes a knee and just, Lord Hermes, we have brought 3 of the champions of the Winter Solstice. And Chiron doesn't say it, but you get that very mentorship, like, please bow.
Yeah,
we'll do
I
it.
just same here. Just that.
Ash, Trevor,
I think we
lead.
didn't even wait for Chiron to say who it was. It's just that, like, if
No,
Chiron's doing it,
Chiron
I
starts
probably
bowing
should,
and we're
like,
just on the
we're
ground.
like,
Yeah,
I
we respect Chiron enough to trust
It's
him.
that if our
It's like, if
team,
Chiron of all people is saying, like,
the
we're
teacher's
scared.
doing this, if
Yeah.
this is the teacher, this must be a principal or
Yeah,
supervisor
exactly.
or
Mhm.
superintendent.
We're none of us dumb.
You see turning around, quite little goatee, smaller man,
I'm not done.
Lin-Man Wolverine.
Yeah.
No, okay. But you see, Hermes turns around. He is in. What's interesting enough, he is wearing the Hermes Express uniform, but you will all notice, it's like unzipped. He's got like a bluish gray T-shirt underneath. It's kind of like as if he was off the clock, but still in his work uniform. And you see, he does have a bit of a grumpiness to his eye too. Hey, no need for formalities. Come on, come in. Thank you, Chiron. Hey, Demigods, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you. I guess I'm your cousin or uncle for some of you, but we won't worry about formalities.
Yeah, I'm younger.
You see, he picks up, he's got a fun little bottle of, like, smart water that he's kind of sipping from. So, guess you guys were the first 3. I just told Chiron to find 3 of the champions from the Solstice is who I really needed. Got a bit of a request for you.
Uh-huh.
You see, again, all of you are immediately now clocking. Chiron looks horrified and worried because, again, the gods are supposed to be on a blackout.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
This
worried.
is-
I'm like,
Yeah,
is
that's
this
why
supposed to be
Trevor's sitting here like,
It's not like I'm not gonna ask it out loud because I don't want to get smitten. But are
Yeah.
you supposed to be here, sir?
Listen, I just have a bit of a problem. I'm around a lot, and I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I try to keep track of people. You know, demigods, heroes that haven't been claimed yet, or people that are in need of help around the U.S., and I've lost track of one. There's a kid out over in the Dakotas, if you know the area. I need some help finding her. Dropped off the map. Bit interesting.
Oh.
Would be doing me a huge favor.
What's Chiron's reaction to this?
Chiron, you see, Chiron is in that. Chiron knows you can't say no.
Mhm.
You never refuse a god quest, or a god request, I should say.
yeah.
Unless you can smack down with them, in which case we cannot.
Unless you want to fight Hermes right here, right now. And I would say, Trevor, you fared pretty well against the minor gods over the break.
Well, I
Really,
do have
the
the backup
backup
that's what went in my
character,
head.
technically.
It came in like, I mean, I beat up a minor god, looks at Hermes.
Nope.
This is an
Full
Olympian.
Olympian?
This is
an
one of the
Olympian.
12 Olympians.
Yeah, the thought didn't even cross my mind of, should I beat him up? I'm just like, I mean,
I would even say, for Trevor, it's also that, like, not to, like, discredit any of your accomplishments. You did. Himros and Pothos, you were able to completely take care of, but
You had
not
a
only
full
minor
party.
gods, and they weren't, like, trying, which is an
Yeah.
odd statement of, gods are immortal. They don't have to really go all out like we
Yeah.
would think. So it's that, as Hermes said, there's like, yeah, you know, I just got a couple things to deal with, and call me a bit stir-crazy. Hermes Express has been a bit of a shutdown for a couple months, am I right? All of you would clock with the god blackout. It means Hermes isn't allowed to have Hermes Express. What did,
Aphrodite is allowed to work at Victoria's Secret?
is she?
Oh? That we
Is she
keep
allowed
that
to be running?
secret.
Is Aphrodite allowed to run her shop if Hermes isn't?
Am
You
I
guys are-
allowed to? I respect
It's
her.
what I think all of you. It's what Danny told you.
Mhm.
It is open rebellion. There's a lot of undermining Zeus's rules right now, and that's also what's causing a lot of problems. It's not just I want a blackout. It's a lot of the Olympians have said, middle fingers up,
I was
and we're
gonna
gonna
say,
do
I think
stuff
I
like
heard
this.
from the one shot group last night, even out. My dad wasn't, you know.
Ares showed up
Ares showed up to the.
to claim a kid.
One of his kids got claimed in person by Ares on a motorcycle about a couple days ago. Nothing
They
crazy.
drove
I mean,
a car under
Yeah.
a semi.
I'll tell you about
So
it
I
later.
feel
You'll
like
love
that's all I was
Just
gonna say. Like, oh yeah.
But you see
There's
Hermes like,
that's
yeah,
my
this is
boy.
good.
it's just one of those, I've got a lot of free time, so I'm able to, like, really keep track of half-bloods around the U.S. And there's just one, it's just odd, right? You know, I can't see her anymore, and it'd just be a huge help.
Oh?
I mean, yeah.
What should we
Yeah,
think?
I guess that
I think you're ready.
What?
As Hermes snaps his fingers, Chiron has a half a moment to turn, look at you all. Lee, you've got your
I think I
staff,
have
you
some
have
extra
Argos, you
Ambrosia.
have Calamity. I will point out you didn't grab the Nemean Lion jacket yet.
Do I have a weapon?
That's
Oh, no,
just part of
you
my
did.
outfit. Yeah,
Yes,
that's just
you
part of
did
my
that.
outfit.
I was
Do
looking
I
at
have
it.
a-
If I don't.
Do I have the things on my Hero Forge mini?
You do not have all the things on your Hero Forge, so Ash... Oh, wait, no, Ash, you would have the Cortez and your sword.
And gun.
And
I'll
gun.
be
It's
honest,
on-
as I wasn't planning on...
I-
we weren't doing
I-
any heavy
I-
training yet.
We're
Listen,
not
I
doing
got,
heavy training.
I got
So,
neutral
I don't have the
for
gauntlets
capture
on.
the flag.
That's what...
Because
Okay.
Because I
put
don't get these on because they're kind of uncomfy if I wear them for too
And they're
long.
like,
Exactly,
I
I mean,
don't want
they are
more.
like
And the other
metal
said,
boxing
"You don't want
gloves,
Yeah.
and that's
I
not
was just
comfy.
the Lorax
Do I
of
have the
woods.
nectar and ambrosia I was carrying from the
Yes.
one-shot? Okay.
You would have the Nectar
I
and
have all the
Ambrosia.
healing
That was-
stuff, guys.
Well,
So-
I'm going to take my
Oh, you need
breastplate off
healing?
real
I've got a
quick.
few.
You take off the
spells.
breastplate. You guys immediately feel as Hermes bamps you. The god of travel and teleportation has asked you to do a bit of a favor, gang. And
So was he just
suddenly,
like bored? Is that what's happening?
I think it's concerned.
Hermes may
but
be
he
bored,
can't
and hey, I mean,
investigate.
it's helping a half-blood.
Right,
get
like
the
I'll
pain
take
off,
it. That, I'm glad someone's keeping track of us, but like, oh boy.
As you all find yourselves in the middle, suddenly, of South Dakota, gang.
I've
Oh,
never been
boy.
to South Dakota in my life.
If you don't know, I'm
It's like,
about
what
to.
is this?
I'm about to pull up a real-world map so that you can all see Deadwood, South Dakota.
Here's the fun
I love
part
that place.
is
On the
Trevor has canonically camped in most
So,
national
more
and
for South
state
Dakota.
forests
Once
in
a
the
year,
country.
there's a big motorcycle rally.
So
down
Trevor
there.
Oh my
knows where
gosh,
we
is that
are.
the place?
Yeah.
Deadwood, South Dakota.
Well,
Ba-
Sturgis, South Dakota.
ba-da-bum,
Yeah. I live there.
No.
As you guys appear,
Sorry, I'm like, hey.
Deadwood, South Dakota
about
is
work,
a
don't
really
appreciate
fun
it.
town. It is nestled, of course, off of Wyoming, still above like Kansas, everything down here, not too far from Montana as well. Deadwood, South Dakota is a interesting place. Hotels, casinos. Deadwood, actually, I should say, it's not actually a dead town. I did some research in on it just
I was
these
like,
couple hours.
Vance did
Um,
some research.
It's actually got a pretty healthy population, if we were to call it that. There's a lot to do here between like arts, recreation, and so you guys find yourselves on a street here in Deadwood, where immediately up away from you, you see down the road there's what looks like Adams Museum. And down the road, you are seeing like a Family Dollar Tree with a rec center, kind of along what we would know to give you the exact street, just off the corner. It's Pioneer Way, but this road that leads into Pioneer Way. As you guys are bamped here, I will also say right now, it is 16 canonical degrees right now. So Trevor, the jacket feels good. Lee and Ash, I think Ash, you probably didn't have time for a jacket. Lee, you train a little more with the elements.
I could just hug Argos. That thing has so much juice in it.
Okay, I'm gonna take off the Nemean lion jacket and put it on.
I'm good. I have a dog.
I have a dog.
I need to
Ash,
function.
it's half of you is warm, the other half is getting hypothermia.
As
Trevor,
here's the coat.
even though mechanically you don't have it yet, Trevor and Poseidon are a little more better with weather.
Like those hot dog
Um,
machines just on the back of a dog.
I am filled with fire, right?
Lee, canonically, you are filled with fire. Again, it's mechanically you don't have some of the resistances,
But
like,
we're more resistant
not
to the
immediately
weather.
until we
get
start hitting
hypothermia.
negative degrees, I'm
Yeah.
not going to worry about like weather checks for a lot of you. All of you will notice immediately, though, as you appear, Lee, you are holding a tiny little like what we would call a USPS like package notice. There's an address on it to a local casino. Time frame within the next 2 to 3 hours, please. Below that
Does it say
is
please at the end of it?
upon gaining of package at delivery center, simply burn this notice and I will bring you back. Signed, Uncle Hermes.
Okay, cool. So as soon as we find the demigod, just burn this and he'll come grab us?
Mhm.
Cool.
It sounds like it.
Great.
So wait, if it's Uncle Hermes, wait.
Uncle Hermes is a broad term, Ash. Don't worry too much about
Sorry,
it.
you said cousin,
For Lee,
but
it's
uncle.
literal.
for-
For
for-
him, it's cousin.
Yeah.
Hermes
for
is
me,
it's
technically
like-
his
I don't know
son
where
of
Iris is.
Zeus.
Me, it's uncle
Man.
because
Thanksgiving used to be
Iris
wild.
Right.
had a sister.
cousin to
Technically, Iris
Trevor,
was one of the
uncle.
Uncle to me.
Oh well, technically uncle to you as well. Iris, is, though a Titan,
And a sister who they ended up splitting apart. One served the Titans, one served the gods.
So Iris is technically uncle to you, to technically a cousin to Trevor. But again, it's one of those like all you have to take like godly DNA is not like mortals.
Yeah.
Let's just.
I will also say, fun little part of Calamity's abilities. This spear is incredibly hot to the touch. Any creature that is not attuned to the spear takes 2d8 fire damage if attempting to take the spear from its wielder or wield the spear themselves.
we could
It's just burning.
we could just like touch it.
If,
Well,
Well,
it's sort of not like
yeah.
Breath of the Wild Link, how some of the fire weapons just being in
yeah.
proximity will like make the air a little warmer.
Yeah, that's my favorite feature.
What I would say is, as you guys are now looking around, the address you are getting, Silverado Franklin Historic Hotel and Gaming Complex.
Silverado.
Silverado, it's a 1-star hotel, but nice casino, says the reviews. I love the review. You got it. I'm sorry. The first review is fine. Nice casino. That's it.
That's it. Just nice casino.
Some of the other reviews get a little. Food service and price is something you will like about this place. Grab a bite to eat. Coffee, soup, and a slice of cherry pie. It doesn't tell you what they thought of it. It just said that they got it. It's hilarious. Silverado is the address that you have right now for like where to go. With that, we will briefly cut. Thank you. I love it. It's so fun. We'll cut to Megan Lowe. Would you like to introduce your character? Maybe a little bit of what you look like.
This is
And,
Moonlighter.
yeah, from the music.
I've played like 30 hours of that over the break.
A fair-skinned young girl, around 14-ish. She has red hair, but the tips have been dyed to be brown. And they are in loose braids, like twin braids. She is mostly just in like casual, like almost semi-formal clothing, pants and a blouse. But she does have a badge that says, "Yes, I'm allowed to be here. I know I'm under 21." As it is illegal to be 21 in a casino in South Dakota, unless you have an adult guardian.
To be 21?
Well, under 21.
Under 21.
Sorry.
Sorry, you said like it's illegal if you're over 21.
In the Silverado, as we see Penny walking around, every so often you do get more looks from like patrons who kind of clock like child. They see the badge and it's like, all right, they roll out, like don't really care too much. Most of the staff know you though. It's that's easy. As you're walking around, it's a cold January day. School's starting up here in a second. But until then, it's not like fun. It's just kind of like that's life. I will say, did you have a specific name for your mom yet?
No. I was
Okay.
hoping you could.
Gladly,
me in,
gladly.
I was like, quickly searches up owner of sort.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this is what Argos looks like through the mist.
Bless. Love that.
Yeah.
Borf.
With the shades, just the...
You guys are moving through, seeing this. Technically, the current owner, owner's not the right word. The current operator is Miriam. Excuse me. Did you have a canonical last name yet?
No, I did not have
Okay.
Don't worry. I was prepared for this. I'm all about improv, man.
Good. Now, are we inside out of curiosity?
You're about to get inside, or we're gonna
Should I
get
be
to what you.
concerned that Rita is just like perched up there? I feel like that's an
This is going to be the mini today
Oh,
for
I'm no longer
just
dating.
red hair. No more. Just because I'm like, wait, we do have an extra red hair demigod.
I was just like, why is
I'm gonna
there
take the coat when we get
Hades
inside.
just
Oh, of
overseeing
course.
everything from the paper towel roll?
Miriam Phillips. Miriam Phillips, the owner of the casino, is your mom. You have not really seen her in a while. That's work at a casino, dealing with liquor problems, unruly patrons, even with the other casinos in the area of Deadwood. But Miriam, it's that like moving through like area to area, Penny. It's that like it's life at a casino. It's not even like 8 in the morning, and there are already people heavily drunk, heavily smoking, already losing their life savings in here. But you do notice eventually this really nice help staff, like this 25-year-old guy who's probably going to college. You know his name is Cody, and Cody kind of like is sitting there. Hey, Penny. Would you like a smoothie? Patron didn't want it.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
It's like a protein, banana, raspberry smoothie. Kind of one of those things that people can order.
Oh, you know me. I'll always take an extra drink.
You see, but you should have breakfast, right? Breakfast is really important.
That's what the smoothie's for.
You see, this guy who's like working his way through college or whatever is just trying to like help out this child who's neglectful wandering a casino. And smoothie. Any fun plans today? A lot of stuff in town. School starts soon.
Yeah, I'm just probably gonna wander the casino, see what's going on around.
Hey, that's
Anyone
really
drop
sad.
Anyone drops a 10, you pick it up.
You know how Mom doesn't like me wandering the streets of Deadwood anymore.
Yeah, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, if you want, how about this? I and a couple friends are off shift in a couple hours. We'll just go play some Mario Kart. I have my girlfriend's coming over. We'll do something together. And you get that this is a guy very much giving that elderly brother vibe.
No,
just I feel so bad for this abandoned child in a casino, and don't be in a casino, but don't be outside. Where do you go?
Where's your hope?
You see Cody's talking to you, just like
hotel room,
you have my own little hotel room. Cody's like, hey, it'll be all right. You will clock. A woman comes up, gives a little tap. Excuse me, I'm just in need of a few more drinks at my table. Can you help me out? You see Cody gives that pleasant. One second. Sure, ma'am. How can I be of assistance? Yeah, great. You see, my friend's and and he moves away, and it's not he's on the clock. A nice friend, a nice older mentorish kind of helper, but that's life. He's still an employee.
Life. Yeah.
As you turn around, though, go ahead and give me a perception check.
First roll is this character. I'll use my mini dice.
Penny, ooh, mini dice. Penny's
really
first
funny
roll here.
thought.
They will open. Freaking heck, never mind. We're doing online dice. Perception, you said?
Perception dice.
That might be
Okay,
August.
cool.
Okay, I'll wait for him to talk.
Because we're about to catch you guys getting to the.
Oh,
it's
wait.
not like a too far
No, that-
walk from where you
If
are.
this is
A
the 8th
9.
of January, it hasn't happened
Ooh, a 9? Yikes!
I was like,
yet. The campaign
too
was
much
the 8th of
loud
January
noise from
starting
the
at
slot
19th of June, then-
machines, It's just how
Yeah,
it is.
it's
August told me about the one shot. But
That's
So,
crazy. That's
you
why I had to
are
play
walking
Satyr.
through.
I'm like, I need to be the voice of reason.
You guys,
Punishment is the voice of reason. You know it's bad.
walking around the corner. Again, it's right around the corner from the museum for you guys, so you're really close. But Penny, what was your perception there?
9.
9.
First roll!
Maybe it's a good thing, but okay, the casino is getting a little more empty, thankfully. There were a lot of people, but you're noticing okay, people are starting to filter out. I mean, come on, it's Sunday
we gotta
morning
get
at 8 a.m.
breakfast somehow.
You gotta the
We
most
gotta
you
go.
got here are smoothies and quick things. There's nothing substantial, and if people are already losing this early, it helps clear
There's
out
a
the way
dairy
for
Wait a
them.
minute, Ashton actually does
Right.
have a check.
I mean,
but
if someone's heading, there's a brew house too nearby, so it's
Yeah,
this
there's
is
a lot,
not
yeah.
a red. This is a red state.
but on a 9,
This
there's a few things you don't notice.
I love hearing
Specifically,
this.
I love doing these in Demigods. You would not notice that after about a half hour or so, Cody never really seems to come back on the floor.
Oh no, not good.
And there's a couple different employees that seem to also, it's not just people that seem to be empty
I
out.
went to play some Mario Kart.
You don't really notice that
We can all
patrons
play
and
Mario Kart.
employees seem to slowly be filtering out. As we cut to the three of you walking around the corner, that 15 minutes later for you guys.
Hey, did the slip have a description at all?
Of the package?
Yeah.
I think I
Half
said
blood.
she, but that's it.
Half
Right,
blood,
okay.
she falling off
Well,
the
how
rail.
And because
Alright, unless there's a monster there trying to eat them, I'm not gonna see that they're a half-blood, okay?
I mean, to be fair, though,
I'm a barbarian.
to
I
be fair,
cannot just
I think
assume
we're all
things.
smart enough to realize how many underage kids are there in a casino.
Because
Nice.
you do immediately know clock. It's a casino, so it's like
So like that'll
If
help
there's
narrow
one
it
place
down.
for a
That's
guy to
gonna
get
help a
lost
lot.
in,
Alright.
it's gonna be in there.
I think Lee's trying to figure out like what's in this casino. It has to be like run by monsters or something. Like
You
why
walk
would
up,
it stop the view of a god? Like
there's no one at the door.
that's definitely not normal, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
take the
step
Union
walking
line.
I'll
out.
take it.
Ash immediately freezing again.
No, wait, I have the red hoodie, the
Oh,
red
you-
jacket,
yeah,
but
so-
it is buttoned up, hiding a bi flag, and I'm like, this is a red state.
It's a casino. I'm sure not wrong.
Nothing is better
People
than
are drunk at a
Ash,
casino.
Ash wearing a bi flag shirt goes.
It's really
"Ah,
funny
here."
because if you guys were in this town, you'd see that there's like at least 50 different types of churches.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's why!
Is I made
The intelligent character saw the church
she's
and was
just
like,
what is
no.
the big deal?
Don't worry. Trevor camps around the U.S. like Sam did, so I've seen
Yeah.
stuff like this. Haven't been to
Um,
Deadwood, but I've been to South
Lee,
Dakota.
Trevor, Ash, you guys walk in. There's no mortal doorman. There's no one stopping you from entering.
Definitely a bad sign.
Ah, crap.
And as you enter in, it's a very dead casino. I will say, I don't think any of you three being kids have ever like really been in casinos, but you'd assume like it's awkward to be this empty, right?
Yeah.
active perception check from Argos? 'Cause
I
he
will
has
allow an
proficiency.
active an Argos it's like using Argos to make this active.
Yeah, because Argos gets proficiency in it thanks
We
to.
should just sit This movie's really good. I hope to play Mario Kart here in a bit.
I know,
I
like,
think Lee's
his
just
ship
like
should
I
be done
wish
soon.
the twins or
Yeah.
Pandora or someone was here because we're so
my-
used to having those like.
I know, we're
senses
used to
from the
having
paladins
children
and
of
the
Zeus who are paladins with divine
Yeah.
sense. Pandora,
Ranger
this
with
child of
primeval
Nemesis
awareness.
Ranger, primeval war.
So,
It's,
like,
And then
what are
Protector,
all the
who
ones
can literally
don't
go,
have any
What
of
is
that?
your parentage?
I think you Protector and Willow's not here anymore.
You know what? While I'm waiting, I
18
might as
from
well
Argos.
snag a few more snacks from the.
Yeah,
You know,
Argos got an 18.
Argos, you kind of like, come on, boy, poof, and this
See,
because
yeah, that's-
his voice box never really has ever been able to be fixed. So this giant dog keeps going poof for every
A
action.
giant dog that's stuck sounding
starts
like a
moving
puppy.
through.
Love it.
After a while, moves you through to a vending machine area where you see and Penny, are you how old do you think Penny is right now, or like that kind of
14-inch.
14ish, like youngerish, but still like that teen vibe. You see, again, the only other actually person so far in the casino you've seen at a vending machine. Penny, large, big, like Alaskan Mastiff type dog runs up, starts like you, just like.
Whoa, calm down, Argos.
Dogs are allowed
Sorry,
in
sorry.
here.
Don't.
I don't know if we're allowed in
Argos,
Is
here.
your ESA?
Is there a reason there was
Is there emotional
yes,
support
It
animal?
is. I've been through a lot. He gives me support.
Okay, cool.
He
Just
is
make
emergency
sure it's
and
potty
gives you
trained.
support.
I don't have a vest for him yet. It's
Do we see
You
the
see the
chef
fur
with
on him?
initial badge thing?
You all see, yeah, you clock the badge of,
And-
I am allowed to be here.
Does your
Do
like,
I-
parent or someone work here?
August.
And are they
Do
where
I
there's
insight
like
that
nobody
she
in front of
sees
the
him
door
as
to like
a dog and not a
stop
machine?
kids like us from
There's
just walking in?
nobody.
There's like no doorman or anything.
There's no one
I think
here.
now that they pointed out what your passive perception didn't get at first, you look around, no one's running the tables. There's like no one, even like patrons. It's empty.
Can I insight to see if she sees Argos as a fluffy dog or a mechanical dog?
Yeah, I think
Because
passive
that's
insight's
my
enough.
key to be like, can't she see through the mist? Can? Cool.
Again, even for demigods, Mist can really alter perception. Again, that's why some of that passive perception or that roll we had earlier.
You don't
is-
need a protector. We have a fail safe.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm assuming I have a phone.
Yeah.
Can I like text my mom and be like, hey, nobody's
You pull out the phone.
I'm gonna
I-
slap the phone out of her hand.
I'm going to pull out my gun and just aim it at it.
So you have these random kids with a dog come in, and one of them smacks at your ass, goes boom, 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 shoots the
I
gun.
don't shoot. I just
Okay, I thought you were
like
I am so
breaking
sorry
the
about that.
phone.
no. I
Run
hold
away.
it
No
ready.
phones.
Like,
No phones.
No guns!
No guns.
Oh yeah,
No guns.
no guns. No guns.
No
No guns. No phones.
phones.
It's an open carry state, but how
No guns. No phones. No guns.
old enough to use it and old enough to know how.
I love this. As you were all freaking out, the
Because
phone
I
not
know
on the
I
ground.
Hi,
Yeah, he is considerably shorter and is like, I'm
Oh,
13.
Trevor.
Trevor smacks a gun, pulls out a gun for ass.
I'm so sorry about
I
that.
missed this chaos though. All of you stop
I
because you
misplayed
hear.
chaotic character.
Oh hi! You turn. There's a woman standing here. You know, she looks a little similar to the woman that talked to Cody earlier. Oh, what's going on? Have you guys seen any people around? Trevor starts sniffing the air.
August, that's a natural 13
Ooh.
on 14 insight.
She smells like the sea. Like a nyan.
Hey, do you want a +5 to that?
You want a +5?
+5.
Take a +5. You see this
So,
woman
19?
kind of stops. A 19 smells like the
Oh wait,
sea.
I can cast guidance at a D4.
But in South Dakota.
Huh.
Hey.
Oh,
Landlocked
crap.
city?
Crap.
Are you
crap,
guys
crap,
like-
crap.
Okay, you kids? And you see this woman then stops.
Are you?
She makes a check. Oh my gosh. The son of Poseidon.
I'm gonna summon Calamity.
Please
You
make
see,
the last time
she
this
holds up her
happened.
hands. Whoa. We were told you were coming. This is okay.
Who's we?
Who's we?
Just
Yes,
grab my
listen to Lee.
phone.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I
Listen to her.
want my family.
Don't
We
wrap
need
it
your
directly.
help.
Wrap it in something, put it in your pocket.
We're a
I
bit
sound
trapped here.
crazy,
It's a long story.
but you heard what she
Are
said
you guys
to him?
half-bloods?
Calling him a son of Poseidon? Yeah, that.
No.
No.
But you're a son of Poseidon. I feel the water in you. You're powerful.
Who
Can
are
you-
you and what do you want?
You see this lady.
Sorry
lie
to seem a little rude, miss,
We'll give
but
you
last
two
time this
time,
happened, Medusa
but
tried to kill
someone's
Mike,
going
so
to
like,
die if we
I don't want to be
lie.
collateral damage.
You see this lady turns.
Die if we
Bum.
don't lie. Trust me.
I'm just quickly double checking something. Because hi. No, I'm Gorgophone. We're a bit no, okay, we were told this son of Poseidon would be here, so we need your help. We've been here a long time and really need help.
Alright.
Sorry, who are you? As I go to reach for my phone.
I'm
I'm like, hey, don't.
I am crushing
You
you.
pull the guns out,
I just
no
like,
guns!
not yet.
No, it's you go to reach for your phone. You see, she doesn't stop you. It doesn't look like that. I mean, like no.
Just-
I
she,
look at them. I was like,
I'm just
Nope.
giving her a
So
look.
the reason they're
go,
saying no
caution.
is we're weird with technology. It helps people like them find us.
Gorgophone just, hey, no, okay. If you want, I would love to show my family. We really need help, and it's
With-
something I think a child of Poseidon actually could fix.
With what?
Can I roll an
It's
insight
ho-
on like, is this a
am
trap?
I being wrong?
Please
am I
roll me
being
an-
pranked right now?
Give me an insight check, and I will say,
That's shit. So
You just got your
it's
prank.
hard to tell if it's a trap or not because there is. I will say on insight, she's completely genuine. She
Okay.
actually is like, I do need help.
But how often is it like I get help by feeding a child of Poseidon to someone,
Who
right?
knows?
Like,
But you see, she goes, it's really
I know
hard
that
to
this is who we're looking
explain.
for.
Here,
and
if you want to,
I'll step forward.
if you want to, follow me and I can show you. If you want, she is going to start walking back through
I'll go.
the casino, just
You
kind of deeper
take
in.
care.
Okay, I'll
This.
I was like, ma'am, are you a patron of
Yes,
this?
we-
if
well,
he takes
we're a
Argus,
patron
is
here,
there a way
but
that Argus can like
are you a
get
half
us
blood?
if he needs us?
What?
I don't know what you
Does
mean
Argos-
by
Well,
that.
Probably
Flag
if
is
you're
leaving with her and leaving
here,
us to talk to her. And
We're.
so, like, if Argus was with him,
She
is there,
starts
like,
walking away. That like, if you guys want to follow, it would be really helpful.
Do we?
Sorry.
You're good.
She walks through the casino, kind of leading anyone who follows. You start noticing it is deeper and deeper in, and eventually there comes a point of like, did the Silverado always
That's
have
like,
these many
this
rooms?
doesn't seem this big.
Eventually leading down a winding, one of those fun little spiral corridor. It's like a good like 12 feet. It's not like a tiny space, but you know that like fun like ramp way with like fun little slot machines along the wall. Gorgophone just looks.
I don't like that name because it sounds like a Gorgon.
I know. I apologize. Actually, that's me. I didn't realize that was.
I am
Stab,
more on
stab,
edge
stab.
because my
Right.
first feeble mind was a Gordon. I'm like,
I know, right? You see, she goes.
the big
So-
iron on his hip.
We didn't know we were gonna end up here. My family and I. Okay, long story. We're like not from here, and you see, she does look a lot more Grecian,
say
Middle
that a
Eastern. And well, and you see, she has come up to a door labeled boiler room. She's like, we're kind of trapped. We're kind of trapped in here.
Does Penny know that it is would there be a boiler room naturally with...
Technically, yes.
Okay.
But it's just so odd of like, it is, you're getting the uncanny valley still of like, but everything feels so weirdly stretched and like, maybe the mist has perception, like, yeah, is this a dream? You see, she opens the door and it's like, if you want to, we really could use help. Gorgofone walks into the boiler room, starts walking down these long steps.
You guys should stay out.
Argos will go with you. So that way he can...
Argos goes in.
What
Are
is
you
it, boy?
two
Jimmy
staying
stuck
out?
in the well?
Are you going
I'm
in?
going in.
So
So
Penny
if
goes
you're
in.
going in,
It's that like, yeah, it's
going
that
in
natural
first.
like, what's going on? If ever, okay, the four of you
Do
go
you need
in.
like a marching order?
I do actually need a
I'd like to
marching
go
order. Penny, yeah,
No.
you.
No. I'm getting past these quads.
I followed her first.
These
I followed
massive
her first.
quads.
Fast and small.
These
I will-
massive
Oh really?
quads.
Oh really? Do you have a 45-foot walking speed?
Not a 45 foot, a 40 foot.
This Trevor, you and this tiny little girl are like, I want to go first.
I'm...
I don't mind going last.
Okay, I'll send Argos up... Okay, then Argos meet you.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can catch up naturally and I work best.
Heading down on and in,
It's like-
you enter a room that is rather not small in the regards of like, it doesn't feel cramped, but it does feel
I left the Argos menu. Sorry.
populated. What you immediately notice is in and around this room are, and I'm not going to put the tokens because there would be truly too many, dozens of women, very similar in like look and size of
That's probably not my thought.
trafficking. Women who
Trafficking
look like
naiads.
Gorgone, who is leading you down. She walks in. A lot of women turn Gorgone on, and they start like talking, conversing. They seem to know each other. Gorgone turns, just so here. These are this is my family, and you see she points out this is this is my oldest sister, Hyperipe. Hyperipe walks forward. She looks like maybe in her 40s, 50s, like very much an older woman. Walks forward. Hello. I'm so glad you're willing to help. And you see she immediately clocks.
Yep.
Oh,
Hi.
so you might actually be able to help us. Oh, thank goodness. We have been trapped here. Well, when the giant war happened, we didn't realize we came back, and before we knew what was happening, we were here, in a landlocked state. It's interesting here. We didn't realize it'd be a casino. You notice, all of these women are holding, like, glasses, like, from the bar. Like, I mean, technically, you still have your own little smoothie cup. They have, like, either beer mugs, little cups, glasses. All of them, like, have, like, food or drink, you think, but they are all looking, like, super scared. We really need to get out of here, and we've yet to be able to get out for a while.
Trapped by who?
Or is it more that, like, because they should be tied to a water source, right?
To a water source?
Reservoirs.
Isn't that, like, how they're supposed to
There's
work?
a boiler room in here.
So is this, like, that's where all their water is? And that's why they can't leave it?
You see,
think they got the
turn-
wrong kid
well,
beside
we
me.
kind of like every so often we can exit into the casino, but we just always have to come back here when. And you see, she points out her cup is already kind of halfway gone, but Hyperipe, the oldest woman, has not been drinking her Mai Tai. And she kind of looks. Well, and we just really need. Penny, you put yours down. I love it. It's that we really just need help. I mean, this curse has been affecting us for thousands of years. And it's not even really our fault. Well, me and my sisters, we never really can have our cups filled. Until we can finally fill our cups and stay full, then we're free.
I want to make some sort of history check, because now she's saying this thousands of years old curse, but a second ago she was like, oh no, we like just came back in the giant war, and
Exactly.
like, so
give me a history check.
that's-
I'll let you know. It's a tiered check.
Is this one... I'm assuming
Not
this is
with your
flat.
flashcard, yeah.
At this point, do I remember her from talking with Cody?
You
Oh, that's gonna be good.
actually, it's that it wasn't her. It was that you look around and you see a woman that you go, that's who was talking with Cody, but she's just here in the room.
That is a dirty 20 history.
Her 20 is really good. I will give you a story about
Would a
tons of
25 help?
You start looking around the room. There are 49 women in here.
Shoot, this is the Deities.
The Deities is a story Lee remembers, but I'll get, because you can't just pass along, because unfortunately you don't hear his message.
Oh, I do.
Well, but you have to start, and so that's where we'll get first to, you see the woman who was talking to Cody, who is kind of just, you're noticing they're all intensely looking at Trevor.
I'm used to this.
A son of Poseidon could actually be the answer to our prayers. You can fill our cups and we be free, finally.
I don't think that's how it works.
You see,
I cast message saying,
Hyperippe
"What
turns
do you
to that.
mean? I'm still
Oh.
new to all this.
I don't think you get to know how it works. I mean, we were unfairly punished by the gods. We did exactly what we were told to do by our father, and he gets to go off and be reborn, and we're stuck here?
Totally unfair. Definitely. But, like, I don't
Ash,
think
you
he's
now get the
gonna-
message off, so Lee, you can now
What's
only
the-
back to Ash, just...
So, the Deities. Ancient Greece, there was this dude with 50 daughters and another dude with 50 sons, and they hated each other, and they're like, oh, everything will be fixed if we, like, marry all our kids to each other. And the father of all the girls told them to murder their husbands on their, like, wedding nights in bed while they were sleeping, and only one of them didn't, so she's fine, but these are the 49 that got cursed in the underworld to, like, have to carry water in, like, broken pots. And, yeah.
And they're allowed to go if they ever finish filling their pots.
When it's...
You can fill it for us. And you see Hyperippe, the oldest,
I don't know.
you can fill it. And we will be free. And you hear all of them, all 49 women
Actually,
go,
wait a minute.
we will be free.
Alright, this just got really ominous really fast. We're gonna put a pin in that real quick. Hey,
As you guys
hi,
turn,
I'm Trevor. I think we're supposed to be finding you.
you turn around, stairways are gone.
Crap.
frick.
Can you fill our cups on the side?
Okay, so, first of all, I've had weirder women hit on me. This is just... What is going on? Who are you? What's
You
this
see
curse?
woman come
I'm
up.
gonna cast message
Do
to
not
Trevor.
mistake our niceties for flirtation.
I'm going to
You
cast
impertinent
message
child.
to Trevor and relay the information.
You quickly start relaying the
Hey,
information via
this is
message.
very-
Fill our cups, please. And she holds out her Mai Tai cup. It's got that cute little, like, you'll have a blast at Silverado Casino
Do you
on
even
print on the
have any of
side.
the water tree? Because, like,
You
Mike
know,
was the one who would have you in the
I
water
don't.
tree.
You don't
He's
have
more
stuff like shaped water.
Mycenaean Poseidon.
Do you... So,
Take
here's...
what's left of my smoothie.
I will actually say, you pour the smoothie in, and all of you watch. It's a horror movie where the smoothie drains in, and as it hits the bottom cup, it just disappears slowly
Aw, my
until
smoothie.
she is holding nothing in her cup.
Aw.
So...
She's gonna make a check on you.
Oh, she just wants to help.
I thought you were just a little brat in the casino. But you're a child of one of those gods who cursed us,
Well,
aren't you?
Okay,
I get
I
okay.
am not a brat.
That
first of all.
if I burned the note, though, we would still be too far off the radar to get grabbed right
Yeah.
now.
Right now, whatever this plane is not the mortal plane.
Okay,
You see,
okay.
If this is the
if
underworld,
you
no one
cannot
is
give
getting
us
that.
the water to fill our cups, I'm sure your blood will fill our cups just as well.
Earthquake.
Everyone roll initiative!
I don't know. I was about to say
If you were
centered
born-
on the boiler.
No weapon.
Yeah!
Hey, do you want
I
a gun?
always have my elk antler dagger on.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
That-
do you want a
Alright.
gun?
I got unarmed.
Gun.
Gun?
Don't get the blind dragon blood
I
again.
can't
It's alright.
I
I got
Blind Dragon
guidance.
gun?
Don't worry.
We'll give the blind
I'll
dragon
cast
blood
guidance
gun.
on all you guys.
Trevor.
One at a time.
Yo, that is a. Yo, you have guidance too? Sick.
I'm
Very
a
nice.
special rogue.
Trevor's gonna be rolling your roll.
No. Maybe.
Wait.
What do you like to know,
Wait.
Wonderboy?
What would you like to know? What
Wait,
about?
I need to think.
I will point out. Can
Rogue.
you go ahead?
Guidance.
Tell them what your level is.
Yeah, I'm on level 4.
So keep that in
Bro,
mind.
Guidance.
So bad.
This just turned into an escort quest.
That's like higher than anyone else started, though. I was.
That is higher than most.
True level
Most of you guys
contact
start about 1 and 2.
Oh,
Like,
no, seriously.
You've been
Heck,
growing for a
The
while.
She's been
exception
roguing.
last night was level 3. That's really good.
And
She's been roguing.
been rogued.
I've been get rogued.
Get rogued. Get rogued, scrubs.
I rolled so bad. These mini dice are not wanting to love me.
Here we go, gang. Did anyone get 20 or higher?
Technically, Argos shares initiative right after me. I got
Yes.
a 22.
Nice. So, as you... so, Ash will go first in our order with a 22, with Argus right after. Anyone get 15 or higher?
I got a 15 exactly.
Trevor, nice with that, 15. Did anyone get 10s or
I
higher?
have an idea.
Lee?
13.
13. And Penny, what did you get?
I got a 6.
You have blasts. I'll give you my gun.
Here we go. I will
I don't know
allow...
how to use
I
any
think
of
we
it.
I
would
can
win.
teach you.
Go ahead.
We win
Here's...
punching a hole out of this dimension to get like
Yeah.
someone
Point
taking
here,
it back.
shoot.
I'm gonna accidentally shoot myself.
Here's what we need to work
I'm gonna
out.
end up dying myself.
Oh yeah, there's also
These
recoil.
are...
Hold firm. And
Uh,
shoot at what
I
you-
know that. Penny doesn't.
the Denieds...
This is like
they got a 21! That's the worst! Argo still goes before.
And me.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, they did get
Found
a
me.
synthetic or a natural 19.
So you were gonna open up with your super strong ability, Earthquake, right?
Here we go. I will
I'm
allow...
alive!
If you're alive, here's what I will
There
allow
might
everyone.
be no-
Everyone does get that one, like, again, a demigod ability, you're always ready for battle. Even though alerts is a very separate feature, I allow, like, that, what were you doing, like, earthquake, little things will happen before. So we'll go through the initiative
No,
of
I had
what
a better.
No, well,
You
hold
got it
on.
first.
Everyone will get, like, a one, like, not even a true action, but, you know, that, like, what you were doing when we started. Ash, what is the one thing you want to start with?
We need a shield to stop them. Prismatic wall, but basically cutting them off from us. So
Just-
basically, they need to go through all 6 layers of the prismatic wall if they want to even touch us.
Oh, excellent. I love it. Ash has just given you 6 rounds, where every round, I will let you know, Ash, boom, 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 Ash, you immediately trigger this once a day ability. A rainbow sphere erupts around you all. The Denieds are pushed back. All 49 of them are pushed back, but immediately they start, and you're going to hate this. They
What can they
each
do?
are able to, they have access to dispel magic. Fun fact, they are what we would call sea hags in D&D. All 49 of them are a sea hag of their own right. And so it will take them 6 rounds, as each are going to be throwing their like cups onto the wall and dispelling it one after another. So I will give 6 rounds, Ash, for this. So Ash, I will say this is the first round that you have given of boom, 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 boom.
What do we do?
Here we go. We will go one after the other. Argos won't take any turn besides holding an action just in case something happens.
Yeah.
The Denieds take their turn. Poof, counter is down. There's 5 rounds remaining. Trevor, what are you doing in these 6 rounds Ash has given you?
I'm gonna turn around to the solid wall behind us
5 rounds remaining.
and putting Calamity away because it's not gonna be too much help right here.
Mhm.
I don't have the bracers. I am gonna toss you a dagger.
Elkhorn dagger.
It's a dagger, steel dagger with an elk antler handle that I made with my uncle while camping. And I'm just gonna turn to the wall and be like,
Mortal
oh,
Can
this
you
is gonna
roll
hurt.
this earthquake for me to do
Oh,
something?
I'm not gonna.
You
I
have
can't earthquake.
5 rounds. Yeah, earthquake would be wild.
If I earthquake
you do
right
have
now, it
5
would be
rounds
very
of
bad
stuff.
for
Or
us.
you know what I mean.
So,
Yeah.
yes, Trevor.
I'm going to just start
Oh
punching
no,
the wall
6
with my
rounds. There are
fists.
7 layers to the
7
wall.
layers. Yes, thank you. I was like, you said 6. I was like, okay.
I'm gonna start bludgeoning
Alright,
the
here we
walls
go.
with my fists.
Try and
Go
punch
ahead,
the
give
hole
me
out.
an attack
As
roll.
raging-
Rage at advantage.
Uh, 20, not 20, sorry, 15.
15 does not hit the armor class of the wall on the first attack.
Oh, I hate these dice, that's a 15 again.
15 again. This wall, again, you are noticing it is solid like concrete.
Yeah.
And you know, you're not sure how extra dimensional places or the mist work, but it's like I will say, this is not something... I would have let you know as a DM, like, don't try this. There is a way to bust your way out of this room. Like, you know, it's like, there's no way these sea hags are actually that powerful to make a demiplane.
Yeah.
It's whatever they did, though, has sealed you off.
Got it.
So, you take this turn, boom, boom, starting to make cracks, like, but again, you are literally punching through concrete.
I'm going to action surge.
Hell yes.
And then I'm going to do it again. This time, first one, I'm going to stamina point.
Yes.
That is... I thought it was a natural 20, but that's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. 17, I'll let you know, is the armor class of the stone right now.
Perfect. So with the stamina point, that's going to be 13 damage.
13 damage hits the damage threshold 10.
15 damage because it's rage.
15 with rage. Thank you.
I have a weird rules question. The Savage Lair says it can be destroyed by a Dispel magic spell or similar spell of equal or higher level that can end spells. This is a 9th level
Yes,
spell.
I am letting you know
They have 9th level Dispel magic?
when there are 49
Oh, fair
women
enough.
here,
If it's
every single
combined.
of one of the 49 of them are casting Dispel. That's why I'm like, I'm not letting it just auto go through,
Well, I
but
was about to point out,
7 of them
normal
take their
Dispel magic,
turn
you get a chance to
Dispel.
roll
7
for
of them
it,
take
and
their
so
turn.
like some of them are gonna roll high
Fair
enough.
This is a very Grodian kind of encounter where, 7 sea hags. One of them is casting spell magic. One of them is giving the help action. One of them is giving a magic boost. One of them is giving haste. That's why you have 6 rounds remaining of. They are able to just boom, 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 because they are very magical creatures right now. Thank you though for the clarification, but that is how it's working.
Thanks for answering.
Trevor has started breaking through. We've done 15 damage so far. Looking a tiny bit hurts, but like you're making a hole.
The action surge gives me my other attack
If
as
the
well.
rainbows are a little bit too much, don't worry. I get that a lot.
Wow. No, I don't hit.
Dang, Trevor.
I need to not sit by Megan.
The luck is contagious. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Lee, that is your turn. Penny, you're on deck. So Trevor's starting to just.
Oh wait,
just
could
punch the
Argos
wall.
use his force empowered ring because he does force damage? Not normal.
Yeah. I'll allow it. Lee.
I'll roll for that while you do that.
So I noticed that Trevor's actually making some cracks in this wall, and I clocked that very clever. This might be a way out. So I'm going to use my acid breath to try and just right over that same area Trevor was punching at, to try and like keep doubling down on whatever damage he's doing.
Go ahead and roll your acid again. Walls can't make a deck save; they'll take full damage. It won't double because unfortunately it's not a construct; it's a wall. It's
21 for Argos to hit, and the damage.
21 hits.
He does max 11 points of force damage.
11. Just you needed that because again, there's a damage threshold of 10. So right now we are doing good.
So my first attack will be 10 points of damage. I'm gonna do the same thing for my second attack.
10 points of damage, solid stuff. That acid, like Lee is breathing acid on this. Argos chomping, Trevor punching. You guys are actually starting to make.
Second attack will be 11 acid damage.
11
I
acid
expect you
damage.
pull out something
I
arbitrary.
will
That's how much
bonus
this
action
game is
unarmed
affected
strike
me.
and make that acid damage
not
with
like
my,
the
but I
Okay.
have to roll to hit this one.
Yes, that's bonus action unarmed strike punch damage.
That's not gonna hit.
Damn.
Natural.
I will let you know, because I will let you guys kind of like know there you have dealt 47 points of damage so far to the wall. The wall is starting to look a tiny bit hurt. It's hard to gauge because again,
The wall's
it's
not bloody?
this is not like a traditional. Yeah, the wall's not even bloody. It's not like a 2-foot concrete wall. You're assuming there's probably a good. You're gonna have to like tunnel out, but I will let you know it's viable. With 47, with 6 rounds remaining, it's very viable. Penny, you hear the Deities are screeching to kill you all. Penny, what would you do in this moment with this, like, what's happening?
tunnel out of here.
So I know that I am very lucky in a sense, and I often can give those the winning hand if I just even brush up against them. So I am going to touch Trevor, and I'm going to cast guidance on him.
Woo! As you just feel it, like, the casino PA is still going, so it's not like,
It's like in the distance.
Billy Joel's only the good die young and play in the background. It's like, this is not a helpful song for you, but okay.
We're gonna die.
Trevor, you've got guidance right now. That lasts for a while, I
As
think.
long as I'm
Up to a minute,
concentrate,
yeah.
concentrate.
You loved it. There we go. That's 10 rounds of an extra D4 of guidance. Penny, you get that as screeching. Rip out his throat! Kill him! Bleed him into our cups that we may be free, sisters!
Saving our butts. That was a wild.
yeah.
I will say this would have been such a wild encounter without prismatic walls.
August, you're the one who said, "Are you sure you don't want to go to the speed route or message or one of the other hours?" I'm like, "No, I want taste the rainbow, mother."
Ashton, that is back at the top of the order. Your turn.
There's
Argos is going to be attacking. I'll roll for him.
Yeah, Argus can attack. Can
Ooh,
I?
Argos only got. Oh no, 17 exactly. He hits.
Yeah, he hits.
So here we go.
Mhm.
Only 7 though. Doesn't
Okay.
beat the
Oh,
damage
it's
threshold.
only ability checks. Gosh.
It's fine. I have a plan for that.
Or would Green Flame Blade work in trying to chisel out?
Yeah, again, right now you're knowing it's a AC of 17, damage threshold 10. Like, you can do attacks to this wall. It's that, like, obviously certain attacks like Force, Acid,
hits.
hitting.
I'm
hits.
just gonna say it hits because I got above a 20 on that.
If you roll, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, okay. And the damage is that plus 5. 11 points of damage, but wait, we need to account for the spell.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, yeah, Green Flame Blade has some extra stuff. You rolled
17 points of
Which
damage.
dice did you roll though? Green Flame Blade does not
It does a
do...
D8.
Yeah, okay, I thought you rolled a D12 for some
No, I
reason.
rolled a
Like,
D6
what?
for the base short sword.
Yeah, no, you're
This
good.
for the fire.
So how much for the fire?
6 extra on
6
top
on top of that.
11.
You have done 64 points of damage so far. Yeah, the walls starting to look pretty
64
messy.
points of damage.
Total.
Total. I was
I'm
like,
letting you
what?
know the totals of like how with that 47 earlier, like it was looking kind of
Extra
hurt.
attack. I can't do the green flame blade
Nope.
again, but it's just that doesn't hit.
Okay, Ash. The
Bonus action. Argos.
Yeah,
chomp.
I did for Argos. Argos
you.
did hit, but didn't deal enough damage for the threshold.
That's a turn.
The Deities take their turn. Boom! Both the red and orange layers are gone. 5 rounds remaining.
Oh!
Again, at the end of that last round, when it crushes through,
Oh, I have a
they're-
plan
oh,
for
there.
that.
the Deities go. Trevor, that's your turn.
I am going to use both of my attacks to make the special attack action shove against the wall, as that requires an
Interesting.
ability check and will get me the guidance.
Ah,
And
okay.
advantage from
into
rage,
itself.
as I am going to
Okay.
plant both my fists and just push.
Try to
Nice.
push. Yeah, I'll allow that. The idea
Because I
you're
feel
just
after
tunneling.
we've all
Yeah.
done enough, it's now that like pushing.
You've
the
broken
pieces.
into the wall, and it's that
Look at
realization of,
these
well, it's not just like a 2-foot concrete. There's more. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. That's an extra
Alright.
2. Okay.
So it is a 19 on the first shove.
19. Here we go. Not the sad song. 19, I will say again, hitting the armor class. What happened to my casino music?
No, not the casino.
Not the casino.
They from the jukebox.
Not the jukebox. Here we go.
You're listening to what I do.
Go ahead. Shove.
Second shove
Please tell me you've seen that one too.
is a, oh my gosh, that's a 28.
20 hits. Again, these aren't doing damage. I will let you know. It's almost like, you know how you can lower DC checks? You are lowering the hit point maximum is how I'm allowing
Perfect.
this.
Just shoving
Each
the
shove
wall.
is doing like
You lower the hit
a
points,
solid. You are
damage.
both of
So
those
I
are
won't be breaking through the wall, but you guys, it's like when Megan said, we're breaking in, I'm just
And then he
clearing
shoves.
it.
clearing it. It it
Just
lowers the
dusting.
overall.
This reminds me of that one Disney short where they're digging the tunnel through.
Oh,
Dig a
the...
tunnel,
Yeah,
dig a tunnel. No, I'm thinking Lion King for me.
No, my brain's in,
Before
it's
the
they're
Deities
putting the
come.
railroad through,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
that
the
one. Yeah.
uh,
What's it called?
John Henry.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw
Oh,
it.
no.
John,
Yeah.
when John
Dude,
Henry
dude,
races the
You gotta
freaking
know.
train through the
I
mountain.
one day want to run a campaign of like American folklore heroes.
We've talked
But
about
like,
this a
I
lot.
want to
I'd
have
be
like
interested.
the most diverse cast ever because I need someone to play John Henry. I need someone to play like Johnny Appleseed and David Crockett. Like I
What was
want
the
people-
guy who wrestled a
Calamity
tornado? Because that's
Sorry,
what
I
I
feel
want
like
to do. It's like a
Calamity
Calamity
Jane
Jane. But it's
sorcerer.
like you gotta
who's,
have
like,
such a
the
diverse
tornado.
cast because I want people that are like Asian, Black, Native
America
American,
is
like
part of the
because that would be so cool,
Yeah.
right? Like
I
anyway.
want to play the guy who wrestled the tornado.
Trevor,
It's like a
excellent turn.
sword
Lee,
sorcerer
that's
with
you.
strength.
Penny, you're on deck. You've got that guidance. Super smart to help with there. Lee, what's the plan for this round?
I would like to use Divided We Fall because our plan is we gotta damage this wall.
Yeah.
So I'll give it to myself. And who else is like hitting the wall and trying to do damage?
Ash, Argos.
Argos.
Okay.
Well, but then
Okay.
again,
Okay.
my damage is a little bit higher, but if you're long on
Well,
damage,
yourself-
You're gonna get extra d8s to add to your damage rolls, so that's just like who's dealing damage.
I think right
Well,
now
wait,
it's you, Ash, and Argos.
I'd say Argos because force damage
I
is
get
really
3
good
of
to
them.
have
You get
extra.
3
I
of
get up
them.
to my proficiency, so you,
Oh.
me, and Argos, all 3 of us,
Get an extra-
3 extra d8s.
You
Not
can't
all
use
of
them
the
all
same
at
attack,
once, but
Yeah.
for 3 different attacks.
That's going to be
and
really
8
helpful for
damage.
Argos because that's force damage.
Basically, Lee is giving 98 over the course of a couple
Yep.
of attacks to add into the wall, which is
Love it.
super helpful. Penny, that's you at the bottom of the order. What would you like to do this turn?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like a one-trick pony right now.
I get guidance, and that's good.
Sneak attack.
I was like, I don't knowing how sharp items work it's not gonna work against a
Well,
wall.
guidance is like an action one-time thing, right?
can
So she
I-
could keep doing that.
Guidance is
Actually,
concentration.
And it lasts for a
No,
minute.
that's Bless's concentration.
Guidance
I
is
thought
guidance
that
is
was
concentration.
Guidance is just a cantrip.
You never
Yeah,
really
I thought
realize it
guidance
because
was
you're
just the, like,
never
one
using
time.
it in combat.
We never use it more than once because we
Yeah.
always use it to stack the one big roll
Yeah.
Yeah.
out of
You
combat,
never
and then
fucking
in
hit
combat
40s.
it lasts the whole minute.
That's
Um,
wild.
I am going to
That's
For
something I
a
learned
cantrip?
playing.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
that's something I learned
Ooh.
to
playing
try
Baldur's
to
Gate,
calm
because
them down
it's-
if they can hear me through the wall. Because
Yeah.
I'm good at twisting my words in a good way.
You are, yeah.
Sick.
I mean, that kind of rogue is you. Go ahead, give me a persuasion check.
Okay, please don't hate me, mini dice. They're better. 16.
16.
By the end of this,
Technically, it is a little bit higher than
Those are gonna be
16 for
so
reasons
cool.
you don't know yet.
Oh, yeah.
What a
Usually
25?
has the gauntlets.
He usually
Do you
has
wanna
the-
give-
Do you want to give him a plus
Yeah,
5?
that's right.
Flash of inspiration.
Flash of genius. Plus
So,
5.
Uh,
Oh wait,
it-
you're good at persuasion.
I'm good at a lot of things.
Sorry, I theorize who everyone's got.
Deities the Deities stop a few of them nearby and go,
The vibes we've gotten so far.
yeah,
Taiki,
okay,
like,
it's
the
not really
Greek
worth
version of
it.
Fortuna.
Unfortunately, right now, there's too many still, like, behind. So, like, maybe after a couple rounds or, like, once they're through, it would help, like, keep attacks from coming at you. So, I will give it, is that, like, oh, that works.
Okay, I just
But
need
right
to
now,
keep
it's
on-
because there's too many still attacking the wall. It's if the wall's broken, you could probably stop a lot of attacks coming at you. And that
Yeah.
big, like, what? What? So very SpongeBob meme. Cause yeah, that's incredible,
I
pennies.
feel like I'm like Timon and Pumbaa, like doing like the hula dance, waiting for.
Oh, that's Argos. That's Argos. Just
Take a bark of Argus here. He's a tree. Excellent. At the top of the order, that's Ash. I will roll for Argos.
here's some.
Argos hits.
Give him an extra D8s then.
That's 9 plus 1. Perfect damage threshold 10 plus that extra D8. Argos. It's only a 1. 11 points from Argos.
Here's my question. About how many rounds do we have until the wall's gone?
After this round, there'll be 4 rounds left.
Cool. I need to know because I have an action I want to hold for the second the wall
Yeah,
breaks.
yeah.
So I can
you
keep doing
actually
my
act
actions
right
first.
before the Deities, so you have that perfect
Hey,
right
yeah,
Be
for it.
able to do it
Sick.
right away.
So this time I'm gonna keep chiseling the wall with green flame blade.
Yeah.
So
Ash and his sword is just, I should say, you are doing like
There goes
this
my green
actually.
flame.
Like,
Yeah.
hit.
what are my
hit,
modifiers?
With, of course, Penny background, like, do not kill us!
17.
17 hits,
for the green flame blade.
exactly.
The other one was I think
Pretty cool.
I know it was higher than 17.
It's higher than 17 that hits.
Because okay, let's start with the green flame blade damage.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what? Hold on, wait. I can do basic math, right?
Please do.
But,
That will help you
3.
save your life.
8 doesn't beat the well.
8 doesn't beat.
Could
you
I
add
add-
the D8? Yes. It's
Yeah.
just a 1 attack, so you can't add it like twice.
Oh, that's 13.
So 13 beats the damage threshold. You've
And
done
now
15.
for the second attack, that's that plus 5, 6. I'm not adding the D8 there, just out of safety.
You have 3 of them. Please add a d8.
Please
Okay.
add a D8.
Didn't do anything.
Okay.
Well, what is it? Add 2?
It's a 2.
A 2
2
plus.
and 6.
Oh, so 8.
That's
yeah.
why I'm like, hey, I
It's-
need to roll higher
Because the
than a
damage
4.
threshold.
That's
But
Yeah.
like,
There was still a really good chance.
It was a
Yeah,
good
it's
chance.
a
It's
very
like a bardic, right?
it
It's a
was
good
worth
chance,
using.
but
it's
yeah.
the reason why I don't like rolling for hit points every time I
Yeah.
level up because I need to roll higher than half.
yeah, I take
Yeah,
standard
it's
hit
worth.
points.
It's worth.
Me as well.
Here we go.
Barbarian.
At the end of Ash's turn, the Deities, boom. Yellow layer's gone. They're to the green. Oh, and I'll work to the green layer. I realized I should be doing it with the lights. That's gonna be fun. Here we go. Trevor, that's your turn.
I'm going to clench
Argus
my
take a
butt
turn?
cheeks. Yeah, Argus did.
Oh, you're going to flex a little here.
And I am going to
Because Earthshaker is a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
I want to force all of that energy straight forward
I
rather
like
than
it.
outward.
So try to go ahead. Here's what we'll do. We'll call an ability check athletics, so you can use guidance here. It's at advantage.
Guidance.
Athletic. I will say because it is still a very high DC thing to do, but trying to. It's a hard thing for a child of Poseidon to force Earthquake to only go one way.
Yeah, I've tried it before and it's been okay, but that's a 17.
17 does not meet the DC 20.
Can't be a cleric.
If
Exactly. That's
Ian, how many flashes of genius do you have? Could that
I
add
have
to this?
Because
a few remain.
you have 3 remaining.
Wait, I
One
did a
infinity
calculator.
higher than
Okay.
20.
Wait, I used it there. Oh yeah, I have 4 uses remaining. Boom, plus
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
21.
20.
So you will be able to this round channel Earthshaker into it, so the damage is all going just into the wall.
Perfect. So I don't want to hit you guys. That is 23 force damage.
Woo!
Nice.
The wall's actually looking severely hurt now.
Fantastic.
Not bloody yet.
Dang it!
Does the wall bleed?
Severely hurt is how it's below quarter health now,
Oh, okay.
which is a lot. I mean, you have dealt 116 points of damage.
Fantastic.
Yay! we
Yay!
can't break
And I
the
should
wall.
say, the shoves you did earlier did overall decrease its
Fantastic.
health. Again, you are tunneling through. Lee, that is your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to, with my 2 melee attacks, do 2 acid breaths again, and
Boom,
I'm
boom.
going to stamina point both of them.
Heck yeah, stamina
With
points.
my divided, they fall d8s that I
Heck
get
yeah,
myself.
do it.
So I am going
Just
to
that
Big turn, big turn.
Big turn, big turn.
46 points of damage,
Big
and then I
big
have a bonus action
Big
unarmed
McFanky's
strike that I
from
will again make
McSpank.
acid if I hit.
So 46 so far.
Not
What was it?
an 11.
No, not at all.
Yeah, no, because he went flash. So 46 points of damage is insane. You've dealt 162 so far, and Penny, I'll describe because you've never seen this before. Lee, roars in anger, and it becomes draconic. A spectral dragon swirls around this tiny little bubble space, and just starts channeling into the rock.
People got really cool abilities.
Super hurt.
Cool.
Penny, that's your
You got some
turn.
cool abilities. You just gotta find them. It's a long process.
Cool. Do I have stamina points as a point of?
You do have stamina points.
It just hasn't been added to my character yet.
Oh, right! I forgot. I'll add it right now.
I was like, DM, please.
You gotta ask.
Give stamina, please.
Please, stamina. I'm gonna just. Can I use stamina points to convince them? Because that's feels like all I can do.
It is point of order. Stamina points are only used because they're for called shots.
Yeah.
So right now you can't use stamina points for ability checks.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was just making sure because I couldn't remember from.
You're good. It's more that it's hard to say how do you max out an ability check score without calling it at 20, and that's usually I don't love stuff like that.
Okay.
We did just have moon campaign last night.
Cool.
That
saw
same
something
thing, like,
Oh, I should point out you do have luck points right now
I know.
that you can give if people.
I thought luck points were only for me and attacks made
Seahawk is
against
my
me.
favorite character.
I rule luck points are to be used amongst anything. If you are, I like ruling luck points of if it's for yourself, a party member, even for bad guys,
Even
it's,
for
mostly
cosmic
it's-
entities,
you
it
have to
works.
be able to.
So,
My rule is usually see them as
I-
close.
so that's
Can I
Tohar's
study
secret
this wall to
theory.
see where the weakest point is for them to hit?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. Well, what roll do you want me to make?
Go ahead. I want you to make me a.
Oh, that's gross.
I think we're gonna call it a perception check
Perception?
or insight,
Metro Man.
or I think that's the same for you
goes-
because it's
Yeah,
not
they're
like.
both the same.
Ooh, yeah,
I'll just
sure.
add a 3 no matter what.
The Metro game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The Metro crit.
Why?
Wow.
Wait, this die is weird. I can't tell what number that's supposed to
Where
be.
you stacking over there?
This is the Metro
Metro
Man
Man.
crit.
Um,
This is a Metro Man crit with his sword.
Bloody
yeah, you got this.
Plus 2 from rage.
Is the crit that or is
So
the
I
crit that
got-
doubled?
So the crit is
I'm gonna
this.
take a luck point.
Take a luck point for that.
Sorry.
Please do, Penny.
Sorry.
Please do.
I don't
This
like
doubled
this.
with that.
That was rough.
So
Okay.
the crit is 3 more.
What's worse?
What did you get?
I got 7 because I have to take the luck point. I can't.
He does
I think it's
So gross.
yeah. That is the one downside. That's why I allow luck points for kind of anything, but if you have to take it,
14.
Penny, Well, obviously, you hit
Plus-
the exact center of the wall. That's the weak point.
Yeah, guys, the
86.
center's the weak
Yes!
point.
As Trevor breaks a finger, like, ooh,
Maybe not.
ooh, maybe don't do that. At back at the top of the order, that's Ash.
How many
So
rounds
that's-
left?
There's 4
Wow.
remaining right now.
For a minute right now, meaning.
So gross.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'll let you know when it's the one remaining.
Boom! I'm gonna keep pouring
And
into
then I
this
actually
thing.
keep
with
vamping
flame
it.
blades.
And
Both
four
hit.
blows.
Oh,
And
that's
First,
the
also
the
card.
green
turn
flame
this
blade,
weapon.
damage.
no.
You know what? Since I
Yeah,
already get a
that's
D8 on top of it, I'm just gonna put my
Yeah.
other
The last
D8.
divide they fall. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's my last one.
Yeah, because you only get 3.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
sad thing.
Okay.
Oh, Argos is gonna roll.
All the way up to persistence.
Argos
That's
hits.
3.
Argos
Yes,
will
we
add
can
in.
do it for you. No problem.
Hold on.
Argos barely hits the damage threshold with divide they fall for a 10 exactly.
Oh, wait, I gotta check something.
Food is good.
Argos
So
and-
champion
and
fighter
it
on top of
leaps.
all that.
The
Yeah,
fire
it's
from the
broken.
damage leaps to another target. Can I choose a different spot of
Another
stone?
target. You can't choose that. That's not how it
Another
works.
thing of stone?
No, that's
Dang it.
literally how
Okay.
the. So
That's
Megan has
11.
argued that before. Of like, well, another time. I would say
11.
no.
I don't remember that argument.
That is 22 points of damage.
22. You've done 194 points of damage to the wall so far. Ash, it's looking really messed up.
Oh wait, I forgot my second attack. Yeah, it doesn't beat this.
Have,
Wait, luck.
are you?
And
Luck.
No,
luck
it's
point.
this.
Luck point.
It's this.
Oh, it's that.
No, it's
gosh
this
dang.
dice.
have you used your last D8 yet?
Yes,
Yes.
you just
Okay.
used it for this last. That's
Yeah,
how we got
I
the time
have to use them
back
on
it.
my
Yeah,
yeah, you can't.
I lied.
So,
I
Ash,
can't luck.
That's
And
why
Linus
I'm
can
making
use
at
this?
the
subclass that
Deities,
does
yes,
that.
he has.
Okay.
That's what let
It's
him
called
hit the
a
damage
time
threshold last time.
based
Actually.
Okay.
manipulation, like, oh, it doesn't
I don't have time.
We are now to the blue layer, 3 layers remaining. After this is indigo,
There you
and
go.
then finally the violet.
No problem.
Here we go, gang. You've dealt
I wanna play
194
Pokemon.
points of
Really
damage
funny
so
if I
far.
just started rolling with Wayne Scott's damage instead of.
Don't. Next man suddenly, and Josh
I love you, random citizen.
all mites his way through the snow completely.
I am here.
I am here to clench your butt cheeks.
So I'm gonna be doing the same
Yes.
thing I did last turn.
Yes.
I am gonna be doing it though, so if I do fail the check, it'll just be a normal Earthshaker.
So
I'm
I
gonna
will let
fully
you know
commit to
the
it.
DC actually raises just slightly, so it's like a DC 21
'Cause I'm
check now to
straining.
channel.
Yep.
It's
But
one of the
if it has
things.
some guidance, you got
The
it.
more you try to do
And then
things,
also, I do have.
luck
Oh,
points
wait.
is
3 on
okay.
guidance.
So 3 on guidance.
And
Heck
we
yeah.
did it. We did it. We
Okay.
got a
No
30.
need.
30.
30?
Boom, 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 boom.
30-30? Would
I
a
get
35 make it do something special?
As
No, that it's every turn it gets a little bit harder to strain yourself this way.
oh, that's 23 damage again. 24 damage.
Nice.
Of course.
I will let
As
you know
just
the wall looks bloody. The wall is now bleeding, which is creepy. No, it is now officially over half with
we
200.
are just
With 218, you are over halfway there.
fantastic.
Wow, it's got 400 hit points, guys.
It is a solid run. That's why I'm like, it was possible, especially with what Ash did, but otherwise, whew. Trevor, insane stuff. Lee, that's you.
Okay, I'm gonna do what I did last turn basically, but I'm now having to spend key points to do it. I only have one last stamina point, so it'll be on the first one, and this will be my last D8.
This is the
And-
blue, and then indigo.
Yeah, so I will do my first acid breath,
Okay.
and that'll be my last D8 stamina point for that 23 damage.
23. Heck yeah.
Okay. And then, so another acid breath with that second melee attack. I'm going to have to actually roll damage for this one though,
Right.
and I don't get that last D8. 'cause
You'll
it's
probably
just-
break the 10.
That's only 8 damage. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh no, does it damage threshold? Again, you're hitting
And
that
then
halfway
I
through,
will
it's getting a
roll
lot
for my
tougher.
unarmed strike again.
Yep.
Hey, this one might actually hit. 21.
21
yeah.
hits, yeah.
I
Go ahead.
only
I'm
get.
surprised we haven't seen
This
that
might not be
20
worth
yet.
it actually. I only get a D6 to unarmed strikes.
DX6 plus.
Plus
Oh, no.
my dex, which is like 3.
What is it?
So,
Oh, even on 6 it won't.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
What's wrong?
Crap.
So
Okay.
that's good to realize.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong. I'm just a dummy again. August, when
Metro Man and Trevor are very similar builds,
Yeah.
and ideally they are going to be the same build at level 20.
Ideally.
Ideally. Obviously,
Hey.
Trevor's not going to get that, but,
Would everyone be willing to spend a reaction right now? Because with my Rally the Troops, we can all just get a free reaction attack on
Right,
the
the
Yes.
Child of Ares, rally the troops. Everyone can take a free attack.
And this
it's
is
it's
melee,
worth it.
so
The idea of
using
if
my
we're all,
focus
I will say, because you're all attacking together, the damage threshold is for all of you.
Excellent.
So it's not like one of you are trying to hit 10. It's all of you.
That's a natural 18.
Okay.
Hit.
Extra attack.
You have the Elkhorn dagger. It's that
Dagger time,
chip,
baby.
chip,
Both
chip.
attacks hit.
Lee, everyone dig! And just go.
25.
25 hits.
Both attacks hit.
Both attacks hit. Oh, well, no, only one attack. This
Oh,
is a
only
reaction,
one?
just like a one-time. It's not
Okay.
like an attack action.
Okay,
it's a
so I
reaction.
just put that back.
10 damage from me.
10?
Natural 1. So.
Penny! Ah! The Elkhorn dagger cracks at the handle. It's not broken
It's
yet.
okay!
5 damage for me.
Five
Just
damage,
wrestle
10
another
damage.
one!
13, and also Argos has reaction.
13. Yeah, he does. So
I do
far,
13 points of
15
damage.
plus 13 is
Damn, we need a Child of
28.
Ares in our party.
28.
Right?
28. Argos hits, but Argos. Oh, but Argos is attacking
Can you
together.
imagine the
2,
game
and he'll
Trevor
use his last
That'd
D8.
be
full melee combo, and then
Yeah.
the Child of Ares just goes, and hit him
Hit
again!
him
This is
again!
before. It's not a lot. So 28 plus 4, 32 more points of damage. 273 points of damage to the wall. It is looking horribly broken up, gang. You know you're over halfway there. Living on a prayer.
Down prayer.
Almost there.
Where? Okay.
Yeah, well, we got 3 rounds left. Well, 2 rounds left. We can do it.
We've got 4. I've got a plan.
Okay.
I was like, I also have a
Here
plan.
we
got this.
go, gang.
I'm just not useful right now, but later.
That's always what it
You're
feels
also
like.
taking this very well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Seriously, like,
I mean, when those ladies started trying to kill us, you definitely picked the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have joined them. Yeah, I guess. Excellent stuff.
Everyone's like, I
Lee,
hate
you give that
Okay.
reaction. Everyone uses their reaction. Penny, that is your turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to just use the help action with Trevor.
Awesome. Just that, like, so it's not like, so you're like pointing out weak
so that way
points,
you can
step
attack
in,
better with that.
help
I
attack
was like,
more good.
and then even if you roll super bad, I still got luck on my side.
Exactly.
So-
I
that-
just need to become an elf so I can take elven accuracy.
yeah, right.
Just become an elf.
Become elf. Here we go, gang.
Transcend to
That is Ash back at the top of the turn. We're about to hit the indigo wall. That's the penultimate wall before
Second
the violet.
last. Okay, once it's the last, let
I
me
will let-
know.
yes.
I'm going
Correct.
to just keep doing my two attack spell technique. Both hit.
Yeah.
Let me just grab that. 1 damage. It's because I can use my intelligence modifier. 9, 10. 17. Total 27 damage.
Total of 27. Excellent stuff. Here we go. 27. That brings us. Ooh, we're getting close, gang. But the wall's about to break too. The Deities.
I'm about to
Boom, 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 boom. Boom. We are to the indigo wall.
We're good.
There's the violet.
The
There's
second
two
it's
of-
violet,
You
that's
can now hear them much more clearly as the leader, Hyperippe, is just murder them, bleed them, kill them. As these hags, these mania, these spirits from the underworld are so ready to kill you.
29 to channel Earthshaker forward.
29 works, Trevor. Good.
Never heard of
Help action's good
raspberry
stuff.
bird?
Earthshaker. Here we go. Make sure, yeah, all those D12. Ooh.
Woo! 24 again. Here's what I kept forgetting these past turns. I'm a champion fighter.
Oh, Trevor!
Metro Man isn't yet, but Trevor is.
Trevor, you could have been critic. 24.
Anyway,
Metro Man
It's
wasn't
so
here?
close.
Not yet.
Not
Lee,
yet.
that's you.
He becomes
How did you
champion
keep
in-
critting on so many
So
people?
I will,
Not 20s.
I guess, use 2 more acid breaths. Let me just
2
write
more
down
acid
the-
breaths. Okay, yeah.
shit.
Penny, you're on deck.
I
And
should
with me,
expect
everyone's got
that.
reactions
Now
back
I'm
too.
pissed.
Oh my gosh, this is we're
But I'm
ooh,
rolling
so
for
close.
damage for both of these, which is...
That's
Yeah,
what's
he's
tough.
only level
But
4
again,
barbarian,
since it's together, it's
level
much
2 fighter,
easier to
level
hit
2
the
monster.
Yeah.
tons now.
I thought you took it in
Are
fighter.
you freaking kidding me?
How much?
That's only 9
For
for
I'm
the
trying.
first attack, but they're both the
I
same
went for
turn, right?
defeat.
So
Yes.
they add-
So
Barbarian.
yes, right
So
now
we're
you're
going
at-
mostly
yeah.
in barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so then my
So like we'll be
unarmed
15
damage
I'll
is
add
still added
three,
last
five.
I'll
time.
add the
Two
9.
months,
I'll add the 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 11 for the second attack.
11 for the second attack.
And if it's all adding
Just
shit,
yeah,
There's not a lot of
bonus
strike
or-
subclass.
Yeah.
Which I
No.
don't know with that.
I mean, the best one would be open.
Because so far that's up
But
to
that
20
good stuff comes
damage.
at higher rolls.
Even then.
That's a natural 18 to hit.
So I just get 30 rolls.
Unless you want
8
to go
more-
like
no.
Draconic Monk for like a few
Yeah,
extra
8 more points of damage.
So 11 more, and then 8 more on top of that.
You have laser eyes.
We're so close,
That's all
game,
acid
but
damage.
actually
all acid damage. Yes, that helps.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait, the acid damage is so close.
Meaning it went.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's so close, Penny. That's your turn, but the wall is so close too. Another help action or anything else you want to try?
We're not on the last wall, right?
Yes, this is the penultimate. This is the
Alright.
indigo wall.
Then I'm going to just help action.
Help action. Smart, right? Like yeah. Here we go. Ash, back to top of the turn.
How many will?
There's one more after this, and then
One-
it'll break. So you're still fine this turn. It'll be
Okay.
next turn you need to do it.
Same thing. This +5 proficiency.
'Cause yeah-
Neither hits.
Ah, rats.
Well, luck.
Wait.
Luck
Also,
point.
more help action.
Luck
Well,
point.
nah,
well,
you two
help
need
action does
actions
have to be
more.
specifically for who
Yeah.
you save for, but a luck point you can re-roll one of them.
Okay.
Reroll.
Wait. That.
Yeah,
That.
that is good.
I was like,
thank
that
you.
was a very stumbled.
It was on a 20. It's a 2.
Ah, Ash, it is again. We are to the like metal pipes because you know.
Have you
you're
been rolling for Argos?
I have been rolling for Argos. Yeah.
Okay,
so
good.
here comes Argos's. That's only a 6 on the die. Crap. I don't think he hits the 17 right now unless you use Flash of Genius.
Hits the wall in general.
It won't hit the wall unless you.
I've got 3
Flash of
uses
Genius.
left. Do you think we need them?
I'm fine. I'll be
Okay.
Cool.
So Flash of Genius, Argos will then hit. That's a 1 on the damage die.
Ah,
Argus, and he's out of his D8s. Again, it is you are to the metal pipe. Like you
Yeah.
think you're actually in the real walls of the casino now, and so it's not like there are like
Oh,
wires in here and metal pipe.
Mom's
Like
gonna kill me.
oh my God's gonna. I am not
That's more important thing than
than the Deities. Rip them to shreds! As they're
Worry about
shrieking.
them.
Ash at the end of turn. It is to the final wall. It's the violet wall. Here we go, Trevor. It's your turn.
It's a 2 on the guidance.
2 on the guidance.
So I'm getting a +9.
And this is third time to do this, so this is
And that is
16 plus
25.
25 hits it exactly this time. Next time is 26. Again, you are strange. Again, the sea and earth do not like to be restrained, and you are trying to channel.
Nope. But this is my power.
Oh, yeah.
16 force damage.
16 force damage.
Like,
You
if
seem
we
my
make it
ideal,
pipes,
August.
if it's water, would
That
help
is
you?
insane.
I mean,
game.
sadly, with me being
yes.
the son of Poseidon that I am, I'm very much on the calamity and earthquake side.
I like it. I like
So
it.
all of my abilities that have to do with water heal myself.
We'll get to that in a second.
He's Mycenae and Poseidon.
Yeah.
Which is fun because, like, we have canonically Percy Jackson, who got a lot of both, and then my party has a friend who went hard into the water side, and then Sam went hard into the earth side, so
So here
it's
we go.
very balanced.
I will let
It's
you
a
know.
barbarian
Lee,
rogue.
Percy's the protagonist.
Lee, it is your
And you
turn.
got
Percy's
water.
the
Yeah.
main character, obviously.
Yeah.
Lee,
Obviously.
it is
It's
Lee's
named
turn.
after-
We are wildly close, gang, but there's a really good chance the wall could still break.
2 more
at the end of
acid
Ashton's
breaths.
turn.
I will, like, roll them all and tell you, like,
And
the
once it
spikes
breaks,
of
we
both
will
of
be in
them.
a huge combat. Yes, a lot of the hags have been wasting a lot of spells breaking this down. Don't worry about that, but they are still.
You
all
expect us to
their
win
own-
against 49 hacks?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're right. We've got him.
16.
We've still got
And
Earth.
I will
haven't used
bonus
earthquake yet.
action.
Yeah,
You
that's
use
our
Earth
your
first.
contingency. Well, you might not need to.
Not gonna hit.
I hope.
I
16.
texted August.
Okay.
But
So-
16 acid damage.
Oh, it's so okay. Penny, that is your turn. Do you want to help action, or do you want to try to break the wall, or do you want to try persuading?
I'm
Because
gonna
they are
try
now.
persuasion again.
Yeah, persuasion K.
But I
'Cause-
need a different die because all my dice gave me.
Oh, I get that.
one.
I'm not even gonna put that. We know it's one. It's the purple wall. After this, all hell breaks loose. But again, Ash gets his turn before, so he's getting ready to do something.
1d20.
I've got shenanery.
Oh yeah.
Which one
Good
feels good?
Shenanery. So good.
This one. Okay, I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
will
try
say-
persuasion.
The Deities have wasted all their 5th and 6th level spell slots breaking through prismatic wall. Again, every turn, each of them are using 5th and 6th level spells to just through.
I'm gonna luck that. Use my
Heck
last
yeah.
luck point.
Last luck point.
So,
I don't have a reaction.
I know, it's like, well,
Out
I
of it.
wasted a turn. It feels like, I got a 12.
Rats.
I know!
12.
All my physical dice hate me.
You see
feel that.
Hipporippy just... He will kill you first and then use his blood. You child of one who cursed us this way. As they are rushing forward, here comes at the
You want to
start
know
of the
what?
round.
I'm gonna do what
Ash.
I texted you, and I want to show you. I know Argos is gonna keep biting at the wall.
Okay.
I'm like, hold on, I think I have something in my bag for you guys. As I flip them off and hold my action. So
Holding your action, I will let you know. This is what you're gonna hate this. The wall of prismaticness explodes. We are in that true initiative as they rush forward. Wall of light being cast.
Boom!
Counterspell.
oh, screw you!
I know. I'm sorry.
At least that was their turn.
It's
don't
why
worry.
I love the prismatic wall because that is a before combat that like
Yeah.
you did this before they knew you could.
Yep.
And no one here has
they were
counterspell,
ready.
frick.
No one here has counterspell. But that was the Deities' turn. But they are now all rushed in. It is
gotta keep
August.
it
I'm
Chiseling
gonna
at this
turn
thing.
around and like push you all into the hole more. Lee, keep tunneling, and I'm gonna just run out and.
I can't express how close the wall is.
That might
Yeah.
not be helpful. I only have 1 key point left for my acid breath, so.
But still, you guys all
I
three
can
hold
keep
together.
using my
you
my
can
fiery
hear the
daggers.
casino sounds
Okay.
on the other side
I'm
of the
just
wall.
going to
Okay.
It's there's a good chance. The
I haven't been
Deities-
using stamina points.
Trevor, it is your turn.
I am gonna. Earthshaker's gonna happen no matter what. I'm gonna try to force it in a cone out rather than so less
Mhm.
force than the line.
I'll say
But-
still another DC 25.
Yep, that's
so it's
fine
not
by
as
me.
much, but it's still really tough check right now.
It's a 2,
2.
so I'm getting plus
Come
9.
on. And no help. Oh, but you have rage, okay?
Ah! Okay, so no, everyone's gonna get hit
Plus
by it.
5.
There was a 7 plus 9 for a 16 plus 5 is 21. Still not enough.
Plus 2.
So
Yeah,
don't
never
get-
mind.
don't get
Dang
me.
it! Dang it! Dang it!
So everyone's gonna have to make a strength save.
Okay. Argos will as well. Argos succeeds is good. Oh yeah, what's the DC for?
15.
Yeah. I'm like I assume.
Maybe.
No, it's 7.
Just maybe if I
17.
go through
It
every
didn't
single
come up with
line
the right
in my-
number.
That's a 12.
I don't know why, but the demigod stuff isn't going through as like the right numbers for me or Mike,
Oh, weird.
which is weird. But
That's a 10.
This one likes me. That's a 16.
Doesn't mean it though.
I know.
I'm going to. Here's what's fun. I get to roll 49 D20s.
Chisel.
I want to stamina point this one, by the way.
Oh
I'm
damn!
not.
I'm
We
sorry,
all
guys.
failed.
I'm sorry.
Here we
What?
go.
Not a strength.
Ash and I might
But
be
you can
down
use
after
dexterity.
this.
Wait,
I'm
Flash of
gonna-
Genius applies to any roll.
Okay, we're gonna be fine.
Here we
Okay,
go.
I'm not
I
that
can, I can, I can
Okay.
ensure
Well,
that
I'm taking
one.
full damage.
Listen,
today.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
I can ensure that
A lot's happening. Hold.
I can make sure that one person succeeds.
She already said.
Um,
Oh no, she didn't.
No, I got
It's a
I
DC
think-
17.
I can
so
give anyone a
14
plus
is
Do it
good.
to her. Do
1,
it to
2,
her.
3.
But can you
How
chisel?
dare you cheat?
4,
Can you chisel through the wall?
5, 6,
No.
7,
It would
8,
be
9,
She's
Okay.
not gonna
I'm
drop.
not gonna be down. He said.
She's gonna drop if she
Plus
does.
5.
11,
Plus 5.
funny.
Plus 5. Plus
Okay,
5.
does
Take
a
12,
21
13,
then?
14.
Yes.
Okay.
21 passes, so you'll take
15 out of the 49 Deities succeed.
So
And I will say
Most of
they
them fail.
will be the ones
on a
that be
failure,
the
you
first.
take 32 force damage, and on a 36 force damage, and on a success you take 18 force damage.
So Ash and Lee
Oh,
take.
only 36. That's
Only
not
36.
bad.
Yeah, it's good against monsters.
It is great for crowd control. 18 to Penny.
And when they fail, they also fall prone.
Penny, you are at 5 hit points.
What happens to the wall?
I will describe here. There is a chance the wall might collapse, which is actually bad.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I will let you know the Deities all look bloody.
Rippling muscles.
As the wall break, they search for Trevor.
Your
You
bloody nose from
boom, just that two-hand like interlace grip.
Yeah,
Smack the
my
ground.
fingers are gonna be.
All
so
of them are
bloody after
prone.
this.
All of them are prone except the ones on the very fringe, and every single one except the fringes are bloodied. But here comes the luck check for the wall. You
Awesome.
don't want to cave in because that might just give a little more hit points to the wall. And again, it's a ton. Crap. It's a nat 2. The wall gets a little bit of hit points left just as more rubble rings down. Lee, I will say it is still possible though.
Okay.
And here's the thing, they really want to kill me, and I have 74 hit points in me and Lion Cloak, so
You're good.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm blocking the entrance to the tunnel. You guys are all behind me. Just go.
Okay.
It's okay. It's gonna
I
be
will
fun.
use my last
Fine.
key point
I
for
still
my
have
last
to kind of
acid
be in
breath.
contact with
Last
you
acid
guys,
breath.
'cause I'm constantly recasting.
But that's okay. You
So
don't have
Lee,
to.
you
Oh,
stand
I
up.
I'll be fine without
I need to roll
exactly
con
10 points
save.
of damage.
10
To see if
points.
that
I get a
does go
second
down.
melee
I'll be okay
attack,
without
which
it,
will
don't
be
worry.
my quarter staff.
No, I'll just give it to you
Quarter
before I
staff
start
attack.
Okay.
Oh, that was a 19. So.
That's
You're fine.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
Your DC was 10.
Cut through the wall.
5
just
extra
bonus
points of
action
damage,
dash,
so
that's
we're up to
right.
15.
We're up to 15.
Bonus action unarmed strike. I only get 1 because no more key points. Natural 17.
Okay.
11. No. 9 points of damage.
So, 26 points of damage. 25.
25. I went backwards.
21, right? Because wasn't it like
15 plus
24,
9
24,
plus
15
4.
plus 9.
24.
Yeah.
We did 24. Here's what you had to
The
know.
other way.
When the wall caved in, I rolled a D10 for how many hit points it gains. I rolled a 4. You have to know that there was 16 hit points left on the wall. The wall had 450 hit points. Trevor minused it down to 400 with those 2 big shoves. You dealt the 16 needed and barely above those extra couple that could have been there with 24 total points of damage. How does Lee break you guys out of the tunnel?
You know what it is? So, with that last acid breath, seeing it drain down, we see enough clear that there's that, like, crack of light into the casino, and she leverages her quarterstaff into the crack to literally just pry it open with the leverage, and that last unarmed strike of just pushing the last crumbling
The
pieces
door,
away and
boom, opens out of the boiler room, and
I'll give you guys
there
another
it
round.
is. Lee, would you
Get
like to take
out.
movement to get out?
Oh, I'll be fine.
You
Yeah.
can get
Yes,
out.
at least
I
until
will
they
get
clear
out,
the
don't
doorway
worry.
so they can come
Don't
out.
Yes,
worry.
Lee is out.
At best, only 8 of them can hit.
Penny, how would you like to rush?
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action dash and then. Well, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
That gives you, 60 feet.
That gives me
One Argos
80
here for you?
feet.
Oh, do you have a 40 foot?
Catch up to you. Don't worry.
40
Remember.
foot.
Oh!
I have the
Option
mobile
action.
feet.
Take calamity.
Nice.
Take calamity.
The mobile feet's really good.
Go! Yes!
The
Sorry!
plan.
Hey,
We want
here's
to
what
play
I
fetch.
actually, here's what I'll say. How fast you want to go?
Real fast.
Real fast?
Wait!
Fast.
Cool. You move 100 feet
Yeah.
this
Can
round
I
with
get
an action
to-
and dash.
Wait.
Is
Is she
where I
who
know
I
there's
think
a-
she
I
is?
think so. Why do you think you...
I just want
Honestly, why do you think he cares?
Yeah.
Do you want to take movement dash action dash? Cool. So you move 150 feet this round at a level 4, and you are outside the casino.
I think we
Yeah,
All of
we
you
know
watch,
it's
she
itches.
basically disappears. Penny is gone.
I think
Cool.
we know where
Get out
it
there.
is. Wait, August.
Ashton,
Can we play fetch?
Because I'm a stupid kid that doesn't know what's going on. Hey, it's my anti-depression time.
hey.
Just grab it. Just grab it off the back. It'll be good.
I would like to, before I get out, hit the switch that calls the police.
Hell yes! No, yeah, those are everywhere because boom! Silent alarm goes
No,
off real quick,
meet
and then
at
the
the
police
museum.
are.
I'm gone.
Yeah,
We
she
need to
got.
meet at
You
the
gotta go
museum.
find her. Ashton, thankfully Argos didn't fall, so Argos
I'm
is
going to grab Calamity off of Trevor's back,
Oh,
put
you
it in
bitch.
Argos' mouth.
Oh, you bitch! You're
Be like,
playing fetch.
No, let's go play fetch, Argos! So,
Argos
and we just
rushes
dash out of there,
forward.
and Argos grabs Calamity. as
Argos, boom, 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 boom. The Deities rush.
Come at me.
Sunupside's about to take a lot of fucking hits.
Please do.
But he's got.
Here comes
Thanks
the
to me
Deities.
not... Yes, but thanks to me not having the
Icon.
gauntlets or dual wielding, my AC is 14 because I also don't have my breastplate.
Oh.
Okay, here's
I'm
actually
going
the
to get
gross
hit.
thing. I will say. Oh gosh, that's so many. They have spells. They have used all their. I'm being
Yeah.
really generous. 4th through 6th.
Yep.
Like they had to for that mane to just keep boom, 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 hitting to reach the level 9 prismatic walls. For this, they must exceed. What is your current Wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
My current wisdom... My DC or my plus?
What's your plus to your
Plus
save?
1.
Crap. Because a couple of them, again, they're all trying a variety of things.
Guidance.
2 of them are going to try to hold Percy. So we're gonna have to resolve that first, because it's basically out of this crowd that can hit you.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
And you've got guidance, so here we go.
And...
It's a 5 on the dice.
Guidance,
It
give
can
me a
go,
4.
right?
Yeah, guidance is for ability checks, unfortunately.
Dang it! Well, that
Right.
just mean even if you could, like 6 plus 4 gets you to a 10, unless that's their DC, but that seems too low.
Yeah. So I will be held.
Yep. One of them hold creatures on you. You are paralyzed for the
Yep.
duration, is how it works. Meaning you simply cannot make... Oh, incapacity. No attacks or reactions. I know, it's just... They are going to get crits on you, though,
Yes.
for the ones that are close. How many hit points do you have right now?
74.
And you're
I
going
am
to be
raging.
quartering, then, anything that comes at you. Woo! Here come a bunch of claws.
Just that peasant.
As
This is
8
fine.
tags rip into you, the Deities. Here we go. I'm going to roll this digitally, so we're going to do 8d20 with a DC 19 or AC 19 for Trevor.
AC 14 without all of my stuff.
AC 14.
AC 14 without all of my stuff.
We
August.
left without things. That's why I was like,
I
oh,
know.
Hermes, what do you want us to
So here we go.
No.
That is
Hermes
1,
is
2,
dead.
3, 4, 5, 6 hits.
Okay, and those are crits.
And I'm going to roll the other 2, see if they still hit. Yeah, they hit. So 8 hits that are all crits. So 8 hits, so 2d6 times 8 is 16d6. That is a crit. 32d6.
Awesome.
32d6 plus 24 coming at you. You might, though, quarter this.
Oh, I will quarter.
He will. Objective.
Or you might live this with the quarter. Plus, let's see.
What?
24. Do you want to know that Trevor Davidson, you just took 142 points of damage, quarters to only 35 points of damage? That's only half your health, my guy.
I'm not even bloody.
You're not even bloody. As they start, boom, 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 even paralyzed, you are just naturally. Children of the Big Three are terrifying as hell. As you rip out of the Deities, Trevor Davidson, that is your turn. That's insane. You'll love to see it. And at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save.
Oh, not that D4 because guidance doesn't happen here. 13.
13 succeeds. You are out of the hold person.
Awesome. It's the end of my turn, so they can do
And
their
your
thing.
turn, because I will say, technically is now Lee's turn, and Lee, you are right here. I should say, Ash was able to full go. You only had like 15 feet, or like, because half your movement standing up from prone,
Oh, so I would have had like.
No, I was prone as well.
but Argos wasn't.
Argos-
Oh,
Argos-
right, and I can actually ride on his back now.
That's why I was
Yeah.
saying, like, you
I
and
have
Henny
a
are like gone.
mount.
Technically, with
Yeah.
half your movement,
I
you're
had,
like,
like,
here,
25.
like, you can use half your movement to be
But,
back.
Yeah.
I get trapped
Here's the
in
thing.
middle school.
Here's what I want to do. I like. I pictured it as me like hovering by that doorway, and I just kind of stepped aside to let everyone out.
Yeah.
And so I'm like hovering in the doorway, being like, "Get out there, Trevor!" I have a summon undead that I might use to like just pop another person into the fray and be like protect Trevor while he like gets out of there. Because I think our plan right now is still run, right?
Yes, as
You
I
know what's amazing? You're gonna summon undead.
Yeah.
A spirit of a creature who has fallen in battle on the losing side in South Dakota. General Custard rips out of the ground, skeletal, half broken, with arrows sticking out of his chest. Half his face is ripped apart. General Custard, charge! As you summon undead to help just offer that, like, because that way he
Someone
can
else
just
to help fight them off while you
hold the line while you guys rush,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I am curious, August.
yes.
Are any of them bloodied?
Oh,
So
all
many.
of them are
Your
bloody.
earthquake bloody them all.
I could kill them all.
Do you
Do
want
it.
to
Are
take
you
out
just
the
gonna-
I'm just
Deities?
gonna,
What
I'm just gonna kill
experience?
them.
If he looks at me and is good, if I know
I'm
you're
just
gonna
gonna
do
look
it,
at him,
Here we go.
I will take
What
my
experience?
full. I'll take my full movement, which is 50 feet, to get out
That
of his
monk,
range.
you're a monk, so you're able to.
Hero
Have
point.
fun!
So
What kind of hero
you
points
know
are
what's the
experience?
funniest
We'll get
thing
to it.
is my base Earthshake stamina does more damage than Earthquake stamina.
There's a
That's
whole
terrifying.
logic.
Well, yeah, because it's right. But Earthquake is just a huge
Okay,
range.
make your attacks.
Here we go. I will make my attacks. I will say, out of the hags, one of them is going to try hold. I'm rolling a d4 to see how many are trying to hold person.
16.
16 beats the DC. You're good.
Nice.
It's not like a
Yeah,
hard DC.
I
I
just
they're hags.
rolled really low.
It would really suck.
You can absolutely take it.
They
You're not
so
paralyzed this
8
time.
more attacks coming at you.
And they're not an advantage.
Not an
Or
advantage.
Are they
Normal.
crits?
They crits
Exactly.
now. Oh damn. Here we go. Oh, but holy shit! All of them hit.
Well,
the
I mean,
lowest
my
I
AC
rolled
is
was
14.
a 12.
My AC is 14.
That's I never rolled that good. So still a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
So that's only those 16 d6,
That's better.
right?
Slightly.
Basically, if he rolls exactly the same as he did last time, I take like 15 damage.
Here we go. I'm doing the calculations. Plus 24.
What? Was? So,
You actually do they deal exactly 75 points of damage to you. Quarters down to 32. Quarters again to 16 points of damage.
Yep.
Trevor, you are just now bloodied as they're trying to rip and blood, and you realize as you're bleeding, they are trying to fill their cups with your blood. Obviously, not fast enough.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm just gonna
Your
fold
turn.
because Lee's out of here now.
I'm out of here.
I'm gonna just salute General Custer. Thanks for showing up.
I'm a piece of shit, and I'm serving my time, sir.
As you are.
Yes, it is.
I am going to use my last stamina point, and I am going to
that
Earth
is the
Shake.
same energy of the bread and the
So I need them all to make strength saves.
Of just listen, I'm a Civil War.
I'm a Civil War ghost. I really messed up.
And so I vow that I would live.
Even the ones that are succeeding. Go ahead. Are you stamina pointing?
Stamina pointing. So 36, and if they succeed, they take 18.
Even the ones that succeeded last time. That's why I'm like, even the ones that I will roll. Fun fact, there's a couple that succeeded, but
Yeah.
I am flavoring says it's the ones not there.
Yeah.
Another 36, meaning total of those, they only have like 52 hit points total. As
You're
Trevor, you bring this room down as these boom! The walls crack, the boiler room erupts in fire, water, stone, as each of them no! Screaming. The last thing you hear, Hipporepe, as you are like moving quickly in the tunnel, that like
He doesn't need to.
Well, I do for now.
Oh yeah.
rushing before she gets caught up in this earthquake. You will fall. Our patron has seen your demise. You and your friends will. As
Looks like it's not happening today.
not
And I'm
today.
going to use an attack to teleport to Calamity.
Nice.
As you are all outside the casino, the Deities are
So-
dead.
Oh,
gang.
where'd you go? You lost her?
You lost her.
I feel like
She just sped off. She teleported.
I feel like we should be able to find her though, right? Like
At this point, yeah.
I have.
I'm just
really
waiting
speedy
for the
movement.
police to show up, you
You
know?
just
Well,
No, and
where
she's
are you
literally
going?
behind us in the casino, casually waiting.
as you guys rush out, you will see the casino. Now the Deities are gone. Their curses and they were hacked. They were hiding people in secret little pocket dimensions to drain their life forces. Are all back.
Where's Cody?
Cody is actually like, you will see he finds you outside like, holy shit, Penny, are you okay? Yeah, the boiler room just exploded and the alarm's going
I'm
off.
not, actually.
Were you down there? Kid, and you see he brings out like a rag, you know, just starts wiping you off like,
Stop!
listen,
Stop.
like, don't go down the boiler room. Yeah, like, the alarms go off, the boiler just exploded, like, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I just hope Mom doesn't kill me.
You'll be fine. Again, what could a child have done to a boiler room that she could ever blame you for?
Just tap.
That's fair. She just.
There's
That's
no
fair.
look. Hey, look at me.
You're
Did
right.
you have anything to do with the boiler room?
No.
Right. Go ahead and just give me a quick deception.
I'm so
Nice.
good at deception. I love deception.
I know.
Eyes are the
amount
glue
of
that holds
lies
society
that I've
keep
told,
together.
man. Except for my dice don't want me to lie. 10.
That's a
I rolled a
10.
3.
I'll roll an insight for him.
Inside.
He rolled a 15. You see, he goes, and you're right. You had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Kiddo. Well, I'm technically off the clock. We can't work right now. And this is where the three of you run up. You see Cody. Cody's like, hey, these your friends?
Penny, you're alive.
I guess so.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Penny's been to me said you guys aren't technically allowed in the casino until you're 21. We do have a, and you see
The guy at the door let us in, as I'm going to point to the door.
You point to the door and he's like, Frank? And this like older dude who's now like,
No
how to
one's
get
there.
here?
Well, he's
It's like,
distracted. I'm gonna try and like quietly whisper to Penny that like, hey, sorry, we like would have wanted to ease you into this a better way, but want to meet your dad? And I kind of hold up the note that we need to burn.
Oh, I've got green.
I can punch it inside.
or
the fire.
green flame blade. So
yeah,
you don't need to
Frank
spend
should have
yours.
stopped you, and especially
I'm gonna
with an
unarmed strike,
ESA,
fire
they have
damage,
to be where
punch the note and set it on fire.
you punch it. As you're saying, the last thing you see, Cody looks and is just like, because ESA animals need a vest.
He's still in
everything-
training, all right.
As
He's a
everything
lot.
kind of slows down.
He's still in training. It takes a lot.
You are teleported away back to Camp
I'm
Half-Blood.
gonna say my goodbyes to Cody. How dare you? Penny's pissed.
The last thing, and who knows what he'll see with the mist? Maybe a bus game, maybe you just ran off. Who knows? We won't know yet.
You just ran off.
Oh, now Argo seems like a big metal dog.
All of you are back in the
I'm pretty sure I
house,
saw
the big
metal dog
house.
As soon as I
Just
saw
as soon as it
49.
You got a
tearing through the wall.
bit of that moment of all of you like blinking into like light and space of whoa, that didn't feel great, as you see Chiron and Hermes are here. You see Chiron just back so soon. As you
Long story
realize
short,
it's as if
all
no
the
time had
Demigods.
passed for
It's all
you.
me.
It's almost as if Hermes had plucked you
And
out
also
of
apparently
time.
Norse, like I ran into
Yeah, we're back.
Atlas,
Pretty
it was
sure
like-
Trevor killed all the deities.
You see Hermes gives that like, makes sense. Yeah, they're rough. Oh, especially with I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah.
No, we're good.
That's not
Low
what
diff.
I want.
Oh yeah, the new
Like,
child
on
covered
the
in
death's
blood.
door, like almost.
Hermes
I'm
turns.
gonna cast Cure Wounds and just like
Start-
I got
I'll say even Chiron comes over and is immediately. You see this.
Oh crap! I missed Be Real time. It was 4
oh, no.
minutes ago.
The horse centaur mentor leans
I can
down
take
with you.
that as
Just
a later D&D.
hello, my name is Chiron. May I? And you see he starts bandaging your wounds. It's okay. You're safe now.
Cancer.
Hermes kind of yeah, like your knuckles are ripped through with
oh.
blood.
The dagger backside's cracked a little.
It's okay. I have 6 of them.
You tell that
When-
us
when
now.
you're-
Can I steal it back from him?
Go ahead, make me a stealth check. Or a
Can
stealth
I
check.
give guidance to that?
Damn, you would know.
I'm
Wrestling
helping.
big monsters is one of my pastimes, so elk is kind of how I got that.
Yeah.
Is I, going hunting with Uncle
are you
John,
giving me
the
guidance?
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Or help
he
out.
would like sit there with a rifle, and then I'd just not be
Would be
there.
better.
Just
Let's just
advantage an elk.
guidance is technically better.
Okay,
Uh,
so what do I
Add a
roll?
D4.
Add a D4.
You casted it.
Well, yeah, I know.
But yeah, no, it's not.
the image in my
16.
head now. Just
16
Oh!
it's passive. Trevor.
oh yeah, I'm not perceptive.
It's like, I'm taking that dagger back.
Which is weird because I'm so used to you
I
being Dumbo
think
and seeing everything.
you all hear it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you got that.
You turn and see a delivery driver.
Lin Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Thanks, guys.
What is
I think
going
that's not we
on?
need to leave now. That's subtle.
Is that a cue for us to leave, Lord
Okay.
Hermes?
Cabin inspections are soon with breakfast.
Oh, I already.
I was gonna like.
I already
grab your
took
hand
care
and
of
pull
that.
out of the
Thank
room.
you.
I know this is like and I just pulled out.
You get pulled out. Penny, you are left alone with a strange man.
Stranger danger. Where's my mace?
You see, he holds up your mace. Oh, here you go. Toss it back to you.
Thanks.
And you just hold on to it just like that.
Hey, kid.
Hi.
Penny, it's been a while. Take a seat. You see he gestures to one of the like couches nearby. He sits down. It's a lot to explain, but I wanted to just kind of meet you. I'm your dad.
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been? I go all over, kiddo. I don't know if your friends explained a little bit yet. I am
Oh, little.
a god.
Uh-huh.
Hermes. You know mythology?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Smart kid. I have a very interesting job where I'm supposed to run around everywhere.
Mama
You get that
was
speed
sad
from
that
me.
you were...
Go ahead and mark down. You actually have an extra 10 feet of movement. As you have, it's called.
No!
You are faster
It's
than
a-
me.
Called it!
Out of water!
Hang on.
I will
What's your base
also-
movement speed?
My base movement speed is 40.
So now it's 50. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
now
As long
it's
as she
50
didn't
because
overtake
with mobile it makes it a base 50. I will let you know. Traveler, the feat, this child of Hermes' feat is upgradable as well. But that is something that will require hero points and stuff.
In water, I'm as fast as she is.
You have
Or it looks
Side
worse
Earth
than
cake
that.
oh
Find a
don't
straight
race her.
Yeah, Mom did say you used to travel a lot.
I've always had a thing for casinos. You don't get it, but
So-
listen. There's a lot I wish I could say, but and you hear thunder is rumbling outside.
You gonna leave again?
That's just my dad. I just need you to know, we don't like leaving.
Yeah.
But it's a part of who we are. And I just,
I just go in for a hug.
he immediately takes it.
I was like, it's okay, Dad. I understand.
I am super jealous
You see,
now.
you hear
Actually
though,
get to hug your godly parent.
so you're gonna hear a lot of stories, kid.
Okay, I did too.
But you guys get to actually touch your
My
parents.
kids haven't had the best rap for the past couple of years.
Yeah?
I just need you to know, no matter what you hear, I'm proud of you. And I may not always be here, but... And you see he kind of like straightens his cap now, zips up his little USPS. You got this.
At least I know where to find you.
Also, you didn't see me here. Lie if anyone asks. Bye. And as he gives that little snap, it's almost that like
Love
when
you.
a TV screen, like you shut off an old TV and the image is there and just kind of slowly flickers away for that moment. Almost as if a being moving so fast that he left an impression of himself behind, as light itself couldn't catch up to this speedster. Penny, you're left in this room. You wipe away that. It's been a lot, but you have met your father, and you have been claimed. As you walk out, you see Chiron and these other three on the porch. You see Chiron turns. Hello, Penelope Phillips, daughter of Hermes. And he gives you a smile. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, would you three mind showing her around camp? I have someone to go consult. You see he starts heading off towards that kind of low mountain range. You three know where Rachel Elizabeth Dare hangs out.
Oh.
As Chiron is getting really freaked out. I mean, when horses are skittish, you can tell.
Chiron,
So he stops.
I'm gonna follow the Deities. When I collapsed the building on them, the eldest one, she said something about how their patron has seen our demise. And I haven't heard anything about that since Mariah Carey. I think there's a big thing going on. And I wanted to ask Hermes, but didn't want to intrude the moment.
Oh, I
think
don't
we
think
need to
Hermes
find
was
Joel.
supposed to be here.
I know.
You see, he kind of stops. I agree. I've sent out a few calls. We will be discussing this tonight. But there is much to happen before then. We will have a bit of a Dionysian games to help appease our camp director. How good are you with chariots, my boy? And he kind of leads you away. They're like,
What's a chariot?
this poor kid. What is that? There's so much I don't know in this world. But indeed, Chiron is going to head off to talk to the Oracle, talk off with Rachel. The three of you, because we have some time in our session, just a few last minutes, to introduce you to Camp Half-Blood.
Yeah. Oh, you'll like the Hermes cabin. It's wide, spacious. It's pretty cool.
I was gonna say with the three, where do you
I
want
will
to
say
take
there's
this?
so
nothing
funny.
scarier than a rogue child of Hermes, because
Yes.
that would work way too well.
Seriously, you can. And here's the
You
thing.
made the character. I will let you know. I always roll for characters.
I know
it
you
could
roll,
have
yeah.
been anything, and it was
Uh-huh.
Hermes, and I
Yeah.
think that was amazing.
That's amazing.
And
You
I-
gotta know.
And my little, I did track as in middle school,
Here's the thing.
You mean you won track in middle school?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I got
you,
so many.
You think you can expect your godly parent, but you can't. Hephaestus was my favorite, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna play a scrappy artificer, and I'm like, nope. Now he's got iris powers. But it's fun because hey, how does illusionary work in masonry?
Fun fact, children of Dionysus are also on the shit list.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Dionysian children are a little bit more prominently bad right now. For
Thank goodness
the
there's
campaign,
only one.
But Hermes kids also have there's a
Or
bit
is
of,
there?
Right, because the last one before Joel, yeah.
there's a very
Oh,
specific
right.
reason why Hermes asked you guys to pick up Penny.
And then
because
there's
he wants
Joel.
to make sure his kids are okay.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about Joel.
And then
We're gonna talk about
Yeah,
Joel.
it's
Not yet.
For me,
Oh,
this
honest-
is more evidence of that, we're ramping
What
up
time-
to something
what
big,
day is
and
it?
he
What time
knows
of the
it,
day is
and
it?
that's why it's
It
like, I
is,
keep my kid at camp before whatever goes down.
January 7th at now 8:30 in the morning.
good. Sorry, because that would make my boil.
Where do you want to take this new kid first in camp?
What do you want to see?
Oh, have we even done introductions?
Okay. Again, so sorry for the abrupt entrance of the world. Usually we would try to not have it be that, but glad you're mostly safe. Yeah, we can take you to the Apollo cabin. They can fix you up. We can show you around. Do you want to meet your siblings first, or
Oh my gosh, that's
see
a lot
where
of
you're gonna be
questions.
sleeping, or we can.
There's a lot of stuff to
take you on the
do.
tour first.
Here's a map. I pull out the map and hand it
Before
to
you
you.
do that, my name's Ashton Smith. You're Watkins. Most people call me Ash. I'm a kid of Iris. This here is Argos, just the giant dog.
Tink, tink, tink.
And
Wasn't this flesh and blood earlier? It's now metal. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm Lee. I'm a daughter of Aries. I'm actually their cabin's head counselor. So if you have questions about camp, if you ever need anything, totally come to me. But also we'll introduce you your head cabin counselor can help out too. I'm sure. This is Trevor.
Hi. Trevor.
you heard what the disparities
Sorry,
called
wrong
him.
hand.
You heard what the disparities called him.
Yeah,
The
I'm a-
Deities
yeah.
called him a
Sorry.
son of Poseidon.
Cool.
I'm faster
So
than you in
let's
water
go get
right
you
now.
fixed up.
Anyway.
I'd like to.
Can you swim?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
just
lot
really
to.
insane.
We can.
My mom was kind of very overprotective.
That's fair, especially if
Yeah.
she knew. Some parents know, and some parents don't.
Some parents actually get to
Don't
be
worry,
there
Chiron
for
will
the
take care of
children.
it. He'll call her, he'll let her
We
know.
had-
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
He's really good at that.
Is the casino fine? Did I see it collapse or?
Just
You
the boiler.
saw the boiler room. It's gonna just be a lot of repairs. You think?
Okay.
Thankfully, just the boiler room and everything, and the alarm going off. It's just they're gonna have. They're probably gonna close the rest of the day, right, to figure out what happened. You guys head off. Yeah, first to a doctor. From the bakehouse. Let's all head on
I
down.
would like to not be sitting at 5 hit points.
From where you're at,
Thanks,
technically,
buddy.
it's right outside the combat arena. Is
At
the
least I'm the
it's
only
not
thing that hit
actually
you.
on the map. Is
I
the
see. You just wanted
med
to
tents.
put me down so I couldn't beat you at a race.
Heading down to the med tents between here and the
No.
combat arena.
Oh.
I can't run as fast as
You guys walk in. In the med tent, there's a couple campers. You see some campers are getting a cast taken off. There's a couple that are just minor cuts and injuries. But you see in front is a kid, big old smile, flop of golden hair, and another kid next to him who looks like he's wearing a giant aviator jacket, dark hair pulled down, big bags under his eyes. As you guys see, haven't been at camp for a while, but the head counselor of the Apollo cabin, Will Solus, with his boyfriend Nico D'Angelo.
Yeah.
See, Will turns. Oh my gosh, what happened? Everyone down, seats, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, not at all. You have multiple
Jacket.
As I
lacerations.
just looked down, I'm like, where'd my shirt go?
Yeah, it's
Because
like,
I'm just wearing the
That
open leather jacket.
Listen,
Who
that-
didn't tell me?
Don't worry,
I
that
think we were
happens a
wearing
lot.
shirts
He gets
this morning.
shirtless a
I put it
lot.
on.
You hear Nico get.
Have I not wearing a shirt all day?
We didn't really get a
Have I
chance.
not wearing my shirt all day?
I don't think so.
I am
my
so
face is
sorry.
almost as red as my
I
hair.
am so sorry.
As I also now realize that you're also shirtless.
I am so. As I do up
Just
the leather
button the coat a
jacket.
little more,
I
yeah.
think-
I am so
Nico
sorry.
D'Angelo says something under his breath about Sons of Poseidon and rolls his eyes.
Yeah, they're dorks.
Wait, so
Here's
how
the-
old is everyone?
13.
13?
16.
Will goes
Also
around
16.
Okay.
giving you guys bites of ambrosia, binding your
I
wounds,
literally made
and
my
he
character
casts
name
a
be that Jimmy
mass
Neutron.
cure
So
wounds.
smart.
Fun fact: Will Solus is our only cleric, really, as an NPC.
Hey.
Yeah, how do you
As- Mass cure wounds goes
Yeah,
off.
you
I
told
will
me I
say
couldn't
everyone's
play
back
player.
at full hit points. Even full hit points. Any minor things it's your cuts heal. Penny eating the ambrosia. This is what's fun. What do you think ambrosia tastes like to you? These little chocolate squares.
I feel like ambrosia would taste almost like that spicy chocolate.
Yeah, with a bit of
Yeah.
cayenne
yes.
kick
yeah,
to it.
Cayenne kick to it. Yeah.
All of you tasting through Ash, some of those old Southern comforts. Lee, I think we've talked about the popcorn dojo stuff at one point.
Wait,
Trevor,
Pepcorn?
Trail mix.
trail mix,
You know that Brian David Gilbert video, Pepcorn?
pepcorn.
No, seriously,
Yeah.
it's good.
As Will heals you up, he's like, "Pleasure to meet you, Penny. I'm Will Solus, son of Apollo. Cabin 8, 7. It's been a while. We've been gone for a while." You see Nico, this who's just in his shadow, just goes, "Yes," and doesn't smile. Just nods, "Yes." You guys have yet to really officially meet this other son of Hades. I mean, Lee, you're friends with Archie, but stark contrast.
Yeah.
It's good.
He nods, looks at all of you.
Thanks, Will.
Will gives a big old radiant smile. Awesome. Hey, let's heal up. I know Chiron's offering. There's big games going on today. I would ask the four of you, please take it easy. Especially you. I can't express enough. Your lacerations were hitting underneath your 4th and 5th ribs. I'm worried. We don't yet know if there's going to be any damage to your lungs. I would highly suggest sitting out the games today.
So if I just start doing push-ups and start coughing blood, I'm going to drop down and start just doing push-ups.
Immediately, Will gives a look at Nico. Nico's going to do something to you to make you stop. Oh my
You no
gosh,
longer
yeah.
have guidance. I don't know.
Thanks.
Just like,
you
no longer get
You
that
feel
privilege.
your muscles stop. I don't. Well, no, give me a wisdom save.
19.
That doesn't beat his 21.
Thought so. I needed an nat 20.
Nico is a child of the children of the Big Three are insane. As you feel you're emaciating slightly as well. That's enough. Nico kind of cracks his shoulder, and you stand by. Complete and utter athletic rest for at least 24 hours, please. Just a day.
Looks like you gotta wait to beat me in a race.
You're cool,
Just
Nico.
a day.
I think
Just
I
a
also
day.
need to.
Okay. Listen, he gives you slap on the arm. Dude,
Fine. I'll be okay. I can
know,
do
you
the.
bounce back.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
I'm
I'll
really
be
worried
good.
about the lung injury. Okay.
I'll be careful. I'll be careful.
It's
What
fine.
were
We
you
can fight
fighting?
Pandora to baby.
Oh, I
The
killed all the
disparities.
Denities.
Nadies? Yeah, the
Deities.
hag-like creatures.
Yeah.
Those claws, they can inflict really... You're lucky they didn't use, like, these inflicting wounds they've got. You're really lucky there.
Oh, they did a
Well, they had
lot.
to use a lot of their
Yeah.
like big magical stuff to chip through the prismatic wall through it.
I made a giant rainbow
made a
that
rainbow.
stopped him.
Oh, so you're magical.
virus.
He's going to
Yeah.
start turn his attention to Ash, start giving... Also, probably, I'm going to ask you, take the day. Just the idea of you've exerted yourself magically. There is a cost. Okay, when you use a muscle, it can break and overextend, but you need a rest
then I just
period.
gotta give it a rest.
A
and then
rest
I'm
period.
not-
So
Sit
don't-
here earth-shaking
Just
every
take the
turn.
day.
Every turn.
I just
Watch
won't do
the
anything
games.
magical.
No, that's not the
we
same
can play
thing. I'm
cards.
worried.
I'm also
Fisticuffs,
really good at
maybe?
dice.
You play cards too?
Yeah.
How are
Okay,
you?
that'll be fun.
How
Hold on, Mythomagic.
This is kind of an
Oh my
important
gosh.
question for being a demigod. As we're kind of going to
Wait,
start walking
mental
away.
magic.
Right?
Yeah,
say,
it's like, where
Can I
where
teach
you
her
fight?
something with different
Do I fight?
cards?
Yeah. Can you stab?
Please.
Are
Yeah,
you good with weapons?
I can stab.
See,
Okay.
oh
You
yeah,
wanna
you
get a
just
cool
got
weapon?
Cam. You Armory, or I know Cabin 11. Julie would love to meet her, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
okay.
we're
We have
taking her on the
points
entire
on that.
rounds.
Take
yeah.
her on if Chiron asks, but please don't overexert yourself. You two
Oh, no,
especially.
don't worry.
I
All I'm
think
gonna
you're
do
fine.
is
Most of your
carry the
superficial
wallet.
wounds.
All I'm going to do is carry the
Because
wallet.
again, you didn't
okay.
use any insane stuff. It was more for but it's not. Again, the camp doctor is like, guys.
Like, okay, you have my word.
Will has seen people die from overexerting, so it's very much like, please. Will and Nico give you smile away. I should say, Will smiles away if Nico gives a nod as you all.
I'm
leave.
gonna wink and salute to Will as we walk away.
Nico like scowls a little.
I give the salute to Nico because I'm like, you're finally putting Kid beside and just playing. Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
You go all out
Hard.
too much.
I
Yeah,
do
so
go
are we
all
heading
out.
to the
Partners up back
frontier? Are we
I
heading to
think-
the armory next?
Armory
or-
is our next hit on the way. to
Oh yeah, let me
Cabin
show,
11.
Yeah,
let me show
so
you around
on
the
the way.
armory. There's so much cool stuff there. Then the forge, because that stuff.
Let's
is
head to the
really cool
armory.
stuff there.
Heading
If
into
we
the
need to pay
armory.
for anything, just
You
let me know.
guys are greeted. I didn't think I was going to
Hey,
NPC a
I'm
player here,
not
but
many gold.
at the armory,
Don't worry, I
walking
have
out, you
$500.
see
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
close-cut blonde hair, startling
has a
gray
lot of drama.
eyes, thick muscles, but wearing a barista apron and hat. A wild-eyed child of Athena comes out. Trent Lancaster.
Trent!
Trent immediately hides something in his pocket. Hey guys,
I'm
what's
not
up?
tackling.
Guys! And Trent,
Hey,
two zealot barbarians.
I thought you tried to pull it off.
Getting
Like
really
the
ready.
doctor said.
Hang on. Do I know what he's hiding in his pocket, or is okay?
Trent talked to you earlier
I was
this
just making
morning
sure it
about
was that
this.
and not something else that I'm like, wait a second, how much stuff
Yeah.
do they have?
Trent's just stealing from the
This
armor.
is a friend of ours, Kid Athena.
Immediately after we leave
Big
the
giant
medics
kid.
head just
Hey,
goes to
nude cam?
Yeah.
Cool, Trent, son of Athena. You see, shakes a hand, and he's got this giant shield and spear already on his back.
Oh, yeah.
And you see Trent's like, cool. Are you guys in the games today? plan?
The doctor's orders.
Oh, Chiron asked me to play chariots. I'm gonna play chariots. I don't
And
Will
nothing
literally
else.
said neither of them are allowed to
And
do
nothing
anything
else.
today because they
You can-
really
listen,
strain
listen,
themselves
Trevor.
mentally
See,
and
if
physically.
you will
wanna be
notice when
smart.
Lee explains how you've been asked by a doctor not to play, Trent actually looks a little relieved. Almost said, "Oh, cool, no worries."
Which is why I'm gonna talk to Sherman.
Sorry,
Hey,
I have to
wanna-
get heading back.
you can share this.
I did miss breakfast. I was helping clean up the armory real quick. I will say passives that you know that was a lie. You don't know why though yet.
Even
And
passively, that's
just
crazy.
cool. See you guys later.
Just playing the
As
new
Trent
Dumbo.
turns to run,
Yeah.
immediate
Oh my
freak
gosh,
out.
that's
Trent has an Aegis on his back, so the face of Medusa is suddenly 2 inches away from you when Trent turns around. Huh!
Oh
I
yeah.
hope you like the
Oh yeah, we did
Aegis.
that.
Woo!
We're the
Trent
ones
gives a
who
little
killed
whoop
Medusa.
as he runs off.
I mean, we
They turned my mind into mush.
Yeah,
I
well-
forgot who I
Aegis.
was for a solid few
Yeah.
minutes.
Penny, you're having this
We were too busy using
It's
her
an
blood to
overload
resurrect
of, like,
Jesus.
that's
Fair. That
Medusa's
is very
head is
fair.
bronze and,
Yeah.
and armory's a chariot. There was a centaur man. We have yet to discuss that. It's a
Anyway,
bit of an overload.
let's get you some stuff. Shopping.
How about after that?
I've also only have had a smoothie today, and
Let's
I know
get you
Cody
food.
would kill
We're
me
gonna
if I
feed
did
you.
not actually eat
Let's feed
real
you.
food.
food. I think real quick, go ahead and grab a celestial bronze dagger. Simple enough of it is a dagger. It's got the celestial bronze property, so to monsters it deals double damage. So as that happens, yeah, just quick set. Yeah, so you don't take a long time at the armory. Oh, right now it should only be the rope dagger. I need to re-add that one.
Rope dagger.
Yeah, add that in. Technically, you just don't have to
Wait,
reach
like
on it
rope
right
daggers,
now.
like
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
like meteor
yeah.
hammers.
Oh, that's
Oh
it.
my
Yeah.
god.
I'll fix it up. I realized because I just realized there's probably a couple
Oh,
items
sorry.
I've yet
Sorry,
to
I'm
finish
curious about
transferring
that.
into
Is
my
it like a
homebrew.
meteor hammer with
Um,
a dagger at the end of it?
So
That's
you get a
really
dagger,
cool.
and also you probably grab like a quick toiletry camp back, like
Yeah,
basic
Basic, like-
explorer's backpack. You guys head through, passing by the cabins on your way up to the dining pavilion. It is middle of breakfast. This is where Trent actually was running to, right? As you run by, the cabins are ablaze. Campers coming back from breakfast, towards breakfast, and there is a buzz as everyone's been talking about, hey, chariot races today,
I'm going
something
to
big
Can we
going
like
on.
out
show
some
her
of
to
the
the
cabins.
Hermes
Yeah.
table at
Okay,
breakfast
so that
so
one's
she can like
closed.
meet
That
her
one's
counselor and
Hermes,
stuff?
where you're most likely going to
You
be
guys
staying. That's
show the
big
Hermes
feast.
cabin.
Yeah.
You'll notice
Where my half
someone.
siblings
Yo, Nathan made it to Florida.
Nathan just, yeah, I just got the text.
Yay!
Julia Feingold, daughter of Hermes, walks out. You see Julia. She's got that like very peppery blonde hair, pulled back high ponytail, super mischievous
Hoser?
look to her. Yeah, work song.
Called it.
As
Wait a minute, I know that
Julia
joke.
looks up like, "Hey, gang,
Hey.
you're demigod. All right."
Oh, just wait. Oh, no,
unclaimed?
tell him. Tell him.
But she's been claimed by your dad.
Hermes.
Hey,
So Julia will be your
little
counselor.
sis. You see this like 16, 17-year-old girl brings you in a hug. Bring it in.
Cool.
You feel something slip into your back pocket.
Yes, I love this family.
Really cool. Slip something in your back pocket, pulls you away. Call me Julia. I'm technically your older sister, I guess. Welcome. You see another girl behind her, that Alice, another daughter of Hermes. We are. I'm the counselor of Hermes' cabin. You're pretty. You see, she's sizing you up real quick. You look pretty scrappy. Ever done chariot races before?
No.
Chariot races is the
Cool.
magical activity. Technically, I could join.
You would get a lot. I will let you know. It's the whole like, yes, you guys don't have to come to the session tonight because people have stuff going on. There. This is how I'm explaining you guys not being there. Because you see, Julia's like, yeah, no worries. Hey, it'll be cool. Did you guys just arrive? Like, what's the vibe?
Oh
We
yeah,
were
she got here this morning.
We were here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Have you
Yeah,
eaten yet? You need food?
We just got back from South
Yeah, I
Dakota.
love food.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll walk with.
You know, high metabolism and everything.
As we are
It's
walking.
important. You burn a lot of super important. You burn a lot of calories as a demigod. So don't neglect eating. It's actually a really big thing they never really discuss.
Sorry,
But
what?
calorie intake.
This is
We'll figure out what's good for you. Heck yeah. I mean, they're about to finish up. We could probably grab a plate or two at the pavilion. As you guys meet up with Julia, she kind of like links up with you guys. This NPC walk. Alice sticks behind to like because she
You walk on the mattress.
right. Link up. Alice,
was her
Miyazawa
wonderful
stays behind. She's already finished breakfast. Again, Julia's already eaten too, but it's that like, I'm head counselor. This is my new sister. I need to. That's my job. Julia walks in Dime Pavilion. You guys see a lot of demigods. There's almost 100 here, even in the winter months. A lot of family, I guess you could call them. You would clock like Penny, that weird dude Trent is shoveling food into his mouth as fast as humanly possible. Because it is end of breakfast. A lot of these demigods are like leaving their plates behind, getting ready to walk out.
I'm gonna grab a cinnamon roll from someone's plate.
You grab a cinnamon roll. Julia puts like cinnamon roll, a couple sausage, grapes. Like, omnivore, carnivore, herbivore.
Yes.
Cool.
The answer's not yes. Then
because there's some demigod. You see like some are eating like definitely like tofu, like a scrambled tofu kind of egg substitute. Some are eating like pure meat-based diet.
I was like, I eat a lot of meat because track, you know.
Oh heck yeah! No, like I did some track 2 middle school. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, middle school
Like you see Derek, biggest kid of Aries cabin, is just hoovering in like bratwurst sausages by the fistful. Like he has like 3. He's like eating them like you would a celery stalk of 3 bratwurst going, and just ripping through sausage over at the Aries table. He's beefing up before the games.
Are you really gonna let him drive your chariot?
No, I think it's a toss-up for. I really want Ramona to play with me tonight. We'll see.
Julia
Okay,
looks
okay.
at you, Penny.
So wait, are the chariot
So,
races done by
this is
captain?
really
If he wants
this is
to
a
do
lot.
it, then he'll probably be in back being our
I've
house,
been
and one of us
I've
will
been
be
where you were
driving.
at.
So wait, are chariot races
good.
done by
I had a satyr,
teams?
Desnick, who brought me in many years ago.
Technically, you could have like
So,
inter-cabin
what
teams,
questions you got?
But,
What
like,
can I help you
it's
with?
the driver who gets the laurels
How
to take back to their cabin.
Of
So
us are there. Of
So it's like
Hermes.
try to keep it.
Well, in the cabin,
You'd
we've got
have to,
about
like, really have
30.
an
You make
understanding.
32
Yeah.
in the cabin.
Wow.
But
That's
for, like, the Iris cabin.
Hermes, there's like 20 of us that are his kids. The other
Watch
12,
next time you
they're
have a better idea.
unclaimed.
Unclaimed.
Parents you have to
Right.
claim them. Yeah, no worries. It's God of Travelers. We take everyone in. You know, it's gotten a lot better. Let me tell you.
But I'm thinking-
Back in the day, we had too many.
That's also where they used to house the kids of minor
So,
gods for a while as well.
Siblings? 20 half siblings?
20 half siblings, including Julia.
Yeah.
She rattles off just some names. You don't have to. There's me, Cecil, Alice, Jeremy, Ryan, Juliet, Robert, Chris.
Any PCs?
PCs wise, there is no other PCs that are children of Hermes.
Okay, cool.
Just NPCs. Well, and people have done one shots, but they're unclaimed, so don't worry about it.
Oh, trust me, I've incited all of them. None of them are kids of Hermes.
Yeah.
I can prove it.
I know. But you see, Julie's like, yeah. Listen.
But they're technically
We
in the cabin if
are-
they're unclaimed.
It's a kid of Athena?
We are oddities in a modern
This
world,
is
right?
perception.
Our dad is the god of messengers and travelers. I guess it makes it easier for him to have kids. Don't think about it too much.
That's
but
fair. Mom
also-
did say that he travels
He's
a
the
lot.
mailman.
He's well, he used to be the milkman back in the 50s. But you see, Julia kind of giggles. It's also like gods can kind of materialize themselves everywhere. Like apparently, there's been reports like one time there's like canonical Apollo was in 2 places at once because they're gods.
I mean,
So just
in Grecian
we're-
myth, Zeus literally turned himself into a shower of golden rain and impregnated his
as she's
I kinda
giving you
don't think about
food,
that
she's
one.
like politely
Yeah.
like chewing on a couple grapes, just in that like I already ate, but like like
Yeah,
conversational
politely,
eating, polite eating,
conversational,
because like
yeah.
you guys too getting
Because
food
it'd
like.
be like very awkward if I was
Because
just
there's
sitting
something
here eating.
for demigod campaigns. How I run it is you have to eat at least 2 meals a day to have a long rest. It's kind
So we're eating.
it's because you
Yeah.
burn calories. I never really
'Cause
worry
I
about
want to
meals
have a
in
true long
D&D.
rest before chariots.
But
So I'm eating and
yes.
I'm gonna take a big old nap today.
Big nap.
Trevor will as well, and he will also go for a swim to heal his internal injuries.
Yeah.
Same-
Because I might be able to come later.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Same here because I'm free in the
Yes, like,
evening, but I should
how
at least
long are
take
we
a minute
going
and get things sorted
till
class-wise.
for
For
tonight?
this, we'll be finishing up in the next 20 minutes.
Well,
Like-
I'm meaning for.
Oh, for that 7:30 to 10:30 is usually what we run sessions. I will say at the
I should
Reese's they are
probably-
out of town at it's like technically the Fremont County. So
I
it's a bit
should
of
probably
drive,
get a real life.
That's why I'm like,
so
it's no
I'll
worries that you guys
arrive
can't. It was that
late.
like option where I was texting with people and we were just figuring out like, oh yeah, we could probably house people. Just
I need to get a
No.
real
I'll
life
talk
dinner,
to you
so
about
I'll
that,
be a
but-
little bit
exactly. It's well, if you come, it is that we just got to make sure we're not too many cars. They just never want to like inconvenience their
Yeah.
neighbors. but-
Exact. Oh, the
No
car.
worries.
I normally get dropped off.
Julia just gives
Unless
you that
someone's
like,
in town and I
hey,
can just steal the keys.
there's no rush. There's a lot to learn,
Mhm.
and you're surrounded by family. I guess that's the nice thing here is we're all cousins. Technically by godly blood, though, so we're not, like, related. Otherwise, it'd be really weird that Chris was dating Clarice and, you know... Right.
And technically, you're like my uncle.
Technically, like, yeah, you're my uncle, too.
We don't think about that.
Yeah, so...
I was like, wait.
I guess the important thing...
my dad, and he's your uncle/cousin.
Ooh, don't steal from anyone unless you know you won't get caught.
Okay, cool.
Don't piss off Mr. D unless you can give him a 12-pack of Coke.
Diet, I'm assuming.
Diet, yeah. Also, diet, caffeine does a lot for us as demigods, so careful when you drink it. You can burn off a lot of calories. Basically, statistically, you'll find there's caffeinate like sodas and coffee in D&D Beyond. You can have advantage on a couple things, but there is debuffs after that natural. Like, you get 3 points of advantage, but then you will get 3 disadvantages for your next rolls, no matter what they are, which sucks. So Julie kind of walks you through that, like, hey, and you know, we process things differently. You know, like, dyslexia, ADHD, there are buffs. And so, you know, you have common and celestial. Go ahead and also put down, you actually technically have a, all demigods with ADHD gain proficiency in dexterity saving throws. Meaning you will have expertise in dexterity saving throws.
Sorry, I'm just looking through.
I have already added that in for you.
Yeah.
It should, wait. It should be the magic score bonus. Yeah, so it should say +9 if you refresh.
I'm gonna have to refresh
yeah.
it one more time.
It's, yeah, crazy, right? Like, certain demigods are just really dexterous, but all of you get it no matter what.
Having a barbarian with proficiency in all the physical saves is quite fun.
And so you see, Julia's like, so it's one of those, and you'll figure out what you're good at. A lot of us have different skills. Like, I personally, pretty good at a lot of stuff that I don't feel comfortable saying in front of the cops, but, you know.
It's alright, I'm good at telling the cops away to get them away, so.
Yeah, right? So, and honestly, it's really tough.
We used to do that when you could just steal
Our
a cop's
dad
car.
has so much he's good at. It's hard sometimes for us to ever really find everything we're good at.
Yeah.
So, like, don't ever stress. Like, again, Hermes is known for so many things, and, well, yeah.
So are his kids.
Like, I'm pretty sure your dad's literally where the whole jack of all trades phrase came from. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yep, he's the joke.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
You see, Julia
Or
gives the
joke.
joke that she has said before to
Too
no
many
laugh.
times.
Too many times. He's the joke.
Yeah, master of none. But
Yep.
Better than
Master
master
of
of
One. Yeah.
You're pointing at the wrong guy!
Hey!
All of you notice Trent Lancaster,
Ow.
the son of Athena, has finished pushing as many food into mouths as possible and has stood up again. I cannot stress
And you
that.
make
Trent
that
still
look
looks like he just came from a
I
Starbucks.
thought you were trying to
I thought you were pointing at me and I'm like,
No,
listen, they're the god of rainbows. What
Your
more
face.
can I do?
I made a weapon.
Seriously, even I can't do that. I can only make temporary
Making weapons. And I will say, fun fact, there is a forge and armory. Some of the activities in Camp Hefla is you can make your own weapons. It just requires at least 6 weeks of downtime.
I'm assuming Hephaestus kids make it 3, right?
That's like one of those natural, but kind of like how Trevor naturally can always breathe underwater. They always get half downtime.
That's the 4
Um,
things that you
Wait a minute.
can do.
Artificers already naturally get that. An artificer Hephaestus kids.
No, you can make things, but you don't.
No, they literally. Their high level ability is it
Well,
costs
but
a
high
fraction
level,
of the
yeah.
time.
Well, you see, Julia's just like, where have you guys taken her?
I mean, she's seen the med tents because, I mean, we just got here this morning. She had to get
Right, yeah.
Will's back. I don't know if you know yet. We saw him.
Will's back.
Yeah.
Is Nico?
yeah, he's-
Yeah, he's cool.
Cool.
in my
She
opinion.
gets that weird look of just
So
like,
we
yeah.
brought her by the armory to get her armed up a little. as
Oh,
fashion.
sweet. You got a weapon?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I mean, she's seen the big house.
You see, Julia, you didn't notice, Julia was wearing one of those, like, very thin, fun hoodies. She kind of flicks her wrist, and she has 2, like, Assassin's Creed kind of blades. She's like, I made these last year, just puts them back. They're Celestial Bronze Assassin's Creed blades. Super helpful for a child of her.
One of
It's
these
just not, like,
days, I'm gonna get celestial bronze bullets.
Right?
One of these days.
I will say, it's very costly. Like, Elena does...
Yeah, I can make guns have infinite ammo.
One of those demigods. I guess Iris, goddess of messengers, she can just kind of like pick
Send
up
that message.
bullets.
Send the messages back.
Well, I mean, you take one bullet out of a pack of 100 every other
Well,
time.
you know what
and-
they always say about like don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah,
'Cause the
right.
messenger will just shoot
Shoot you back, and so
I want to make
that's
this
what
my
like
main weapon
everyone's
now because of
really
that.
weird and different
Don't shoot
here.
the messenger.
Like, I mean, Trevor, he's cool. Like, Trevor shakes the earth. He once, like, wrecked Long Island during a game to capture the flag. But just as different, I mean, his older brother killed Kronos, the Titan, right? Like, go nuts.
Cool. I will, I guess.
Yeah, go nuts. That's honestly best of just go nuts here.
And have fun.
You see, Julia thinks for a moment, yeah, I mean, if you've already eaten, we could get you a little unpacked in cabin. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I guess Chiron is a bit of a spur of the moment at Dionysian Games. Mr. D is just not happy.
And the Dionysian Games are today.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them. I guess the big one's the chariot race, but they're going to be like feats of skill and impressive strengths. If you want to take it easy, just if you want to watch that, it's cool. I think I'm basically having to race, but we'll see what happens.
I'll just watch.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, these guys go hard. I mean, I assume you saw, because she's got a very high passive insight. You've probably seen what these three can do in battle.
Yeah.
It's not fun when it's against you.
Sorry, actually, was about to throw up those rainbows. Rainbow.
Yeah,
But
it's like very gay.
Gay. He's very gay.
I was like,
Yeah.
I've been to Pride before, but
Listen,
holy cow,
the
that's
iris
something
cabin.
different.
The iris cabin covers every speck of the rainbow, including straight.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah, everyone.
you can
everyone's
be an
accepted
ally.
under
You
the
can be an
rainbow.
ally.
Literally everyone.
Wow.
You see Julia just, yeah, it can get rough, but hey, I think we got a chance today.
Yeah?
She's got that machine. The same look you have when, like, you lie to your mom or, like, tell off a cop. Julia's got that it's that, like, yeah, she's probably your older sister. That, like, oh, Hermes Cabin's got some fun planned today. But it sucks. You just may not make it because of your injuries. No,
yeah, might not make it.
might not make it. Hey,
Anyway, I'm
but
gonna go take a nap.
you see, she actually
Anyways.
does get a tiny bit here. Did Chiron tell you about the meeting tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
aware.
invited.
What?
Don't worry.
The fact that I don't know
they're
is
asking
probably reason I should
head
know.
counselors and certain kids.
Probably
No stress, Ash.
Exactly.
Sorry, I
the
didn't mean to
reason
be
I
difficult.
don't know is probably good.
Hey, you see, because again, you used to be in the unclaimed cabin with Julia for a
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Again, she has that natural. Hey, no worries.
Is
It's
it
just.
about unclaimed kids and? The fact
But
that
hey,
Hermes-
game day. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
You see, she stands up.
It'd just be too bad if Kevin Poseidon only had Mike to do everything, right?
Oh, you haven't heard?
Heard what?
Let's go get you unpacked. Have fun, Trevor.
Can we insight that?
Please. don't.
Tyson.
Okay, cool.
No.
No.
Is Percy coming?
Megan knows.
Is Percy coming?
Chiron has called every NPC. You guys will be.
Because I
I
think
should
after
say,
we just
even
saw.
though Trevor's at the meeting, our next session, next month, will be Chiron's big. It is a war council. Chiron has called in.
Awesome.
Nico's here. Will's here.
Mhm.
Everyone.
Perseus Jackson.
As I will
Can
actually
I
say.
start writing my will?
You start right here. I hereby leave all my possessions to my dog.
Argos, he must remain
You
conscious for
don't
a few days.
understand though. When he says everyone's here, guess who I get tonight? You know. So that's happening. You good? Breathe?
Yes, Mike.
I'm gonna be here.
No stress again, and we can
Yeah.
flavor as
And
if
then
you
back.
can't come. Like,
I'll try.
don't feel like you have to.
I'll
'cause there's a
text
lot.
you when I'm on my way. If you hear nothing, I'm not on my way.
Because part of it is part of how I've framed Chapter 3. Really, what took me the longest is it will be we don't always have to do these big meetup groups with both groups. There will be
It's
stuff.
the war
this,
group of which section?
because the war group, even with the older group, even though we're all having the war council, each session will get their own version of.
Yeah.
I have like a script basically I'll read off that you guys can hear and respond to. Julia will take Pennyway, just giving that last wave to you three. Giving that like, let's get you packed. Hey, I got a nice. You like window seats on planes? We got a nice bay window cabin open.
Yeah, I
August.
do.
Heck yeah.
August, is Danny in camp?
You actually think Danny is in camp, but Danny has been up at. It's actually not on this map. Over by the aristocrats, they are trying to make a bunch of shrines. That was Jason Gray's last big project. Danny was off at the shrines to his mother,
Yeah.
as that's something Gus said he does want to keep doing. Is
Like,
Right.
I'm sorry for
And
leaving.
I am going to whisper to Julia as she leaves, like, hey, I know Danny's busy this morning, but I think he should be free around lunch.
you see, Julia gets a little flushed in the face, maybe just a little bit. She's like, "It's cool. The games are today. It's nothing. It's nothing."
Ayo.
Yeah, Gus wants to romance Julia really hard.
And
Well-
Trevor is shipping!
Well, because for the longest time, Danny
Can I
was
help?
unclaimed in the cabin, and
Danny
it was
and
that like
Trevor,
because you
yeah.
never want to accidentally date a sibling, and ever since Danny got claimed as the son of Aphrodite,
He's been like, alright, we're dating.
all right,
It's safe to
all right.
date.
Alright.
Safe
Yeah.
to jump in the
It's
gene
like,
pool.
I know one thing, you don't date your roommates,
Um,
man. Like,
And that's actually where, as you, Penny, welcome to Camp Half-Blood. And we will end our session here today, gang. It's a
Yay.
pretty nice way. Thank you so very much for
Do
playing.
they
Thank you
know
for
about
listening.
the-
And I cannot wait to see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Do they know what happened in the